Yes.
Yes.
Have we all rested?
Yes, you have all long
Okay.
rested, unless somebody wanted to do something before the night.
Mhm.
But either way, your stats are considered long rested.
Okay. Then I'm assuming since it's morning, I'm just gonna head down into the tavern to wait for the party.
Cat, the recording is going, right? Because I didn't
Yeah.
ask. Okay,
Oh,
good.
sorry.
Alrighty. What was that, Richter?
I was just saying that I was probably just gonna wait in the tavern for everybody because I wanted to speak with them.
Alrighty.
In the inn. Sorry, I don't know why I said tavern.
Wait in the inn for everyone who sleeps in the inn. Sumi, who's likely cooking breakfast.
Is cooking breakfast for like for the 2 people that eat.
And it's more than I remember.
We have been over this. You guys can eat the magic food she makes, even if you
I
can't
know, but
eat.
I'm talking about.
Silence.
No, I'm talking about like just like breakfast food, not the magic.
I know Richter always tries to eat it just to be nice.
You know what? How about we bean in the middle of the inn? We use the magic
Honestly,
bean.
honestly, she'd rather you just don't eat it than try to eat it and make a mess. Gonna be real. Just don't waste it.
Richter
Okay.
wanting prestidigitation just so he can clean up after his stupid ass.
Oh, I forgot I wanted to try and make a wand. Hold on.
Make a wand? I can do that.
Well, I have wands. I just want to add certain spells to them.
Oh, you meant like that. Magic wands,
Magic
not focused wands.
wand.
Technically, I still have my wand that I started with, despite the fact that I use a screwdriver now.
Nod, nod. Tis the way of the artificer right there.
Yes, such is life. Well, let's see. Well, we've got money. We've got some. Let's see. Hmm. What was it that the lost mandibles could be used for again?
You did not figure that out other than a potion of psychic resistance per mandible.
Hmm. That does sound interesting. Oh, I guess I'd be interested in asking Ark later to see if these could be turned into daggers.
Alrighty.
More daggers to the dagger pile.
So you all wake up, head downstairs. Sumi's made breakfast for everyone. Richter's sitting at the table.
Yeah, maybe sitting at the table.
Could I, for breakfast, since I'm assuming like usual I'm up early, could I use this as my like experimenting for the day?
Go right ahead.
Right. I just roll the spice, right?
You roll a tool check, and if you're using the spice, then you add that to it.
Wait,
Yeah,
let me
this is
check
what
and
I
see if I want
imagine
to use
every
something.
time. This is what I imagine what happens every time I eat cat's food.
Yes.
Would I be able to experiment with the spice pouch and the springy shrooms?
The spice pouch is just a different kind of modifier. The springy shrooms would be the ingredients put in.
Okay. They were the ones given to her by an ogre. So yeah, I'll roll
Fine.
for that.
Alrighty. Go ahead and give me the tools. Tool assisted spice using the springy shrooms. Alrighty. With a 20, that is considered a major success. Despite using the shrooms, you do not expend a usage of them.
Let's
So go ahead
fucking
and give me
go!
a 1d20. Alrighty, a 12. You always manage to roll the ones that I don't have something written for. Wonderful. Alrighty. uh, but I do have something for it. Let me just check to make sure I'm not going to duplicate anything on accident. Du-du-du-du. Oh, okay. With your expertise in the kitchen, you make yourself meaty meatloaf, springy mushroom style. Thank you, Eli.
What does that even mean?
It's the Eli hacked up whatever he was eating. Uh, the meaty meatloaf. You gain your proficiency bonus times 5 temporary health for the day. And with the springy shrooms as an attachment to it, as a bonus action, you can leap up to your movement speed.
I get up.
Boing.
Can you write that down?
Yo, that was it. For my character. That's like legit part of my theme song, the flubber one. It's flubber, flubber. Bounce.
I sent it in general. And I also updated the crafting sheet. There are like, I shit you not, there are like 4 that I don't have filled out, and Cat manages to roll them each time. Never
We got.
fails.
You want to know what this meatloaf needs? Giant toe. Not really. Those are mine for potion making. Like my potion of hill giant strength.
I just hear a weird noise, look over at Eli, and he's got like the bone in his mouth, and he's trying to uh, get a different grip on it, but it's like literally sitting on his face.
Oh.
Like, what was that?
Do we have a food effect currently going?
No, you do not.
No.
Okay,
We just
that's
long
what I thought.
rested.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Let's see. Okay.
Thank you, spell check, for
Horizon.
saving me once again.
So is meatloaf the thing we're all having, or what?
Well, Cat, is the meatloaf the thing you're all having?
I don't know. Are you eating the meatloaf?
I mean, I'm just asking, like,
You may help
uh,
yourself.
to clarify. But I mean, yeah.
Help yourself. Can I? Can you?
Would I?
Would you?
So
Ooh.
D&D Beyond makes sense, but also doesn't. I have to change how I number things because my 10 is right below 1, and it hurts me.
Wait. So I've got
So what is the temp health bonus? Just 5 or like?
no
5 times your proficiency bonus. So 10 for
10.
y'all right now.
Yeah.
Trying to find where my proficiency is exactly.
It's
It's
your
to the left
walking.
of your walking speed. Also, I updated your character sheet so I
Okay.
wouldn't go blind every time I tabbed over.
Okay, yeah, 10.
He had the default paladin, which is already bright, on light mode, which is even brighter.
You
So
heathen.
now he has a mountain view with the dark mode on.
Let's see.
I
Well,
was wondering why my background changed.
I have 3. I still have I have 3 +1 daggers. I don't know if you guys still have any.
I don't, but I have some regular daggers that I'm planning on experimenting on.
Splendid. Cat?
I'm pretty sure I gave you all of my
Okay.
dagger
Just
stuff.
making
Yeah, I
Yeah, I
don't
just
have
got
any
robbed.
daggers.
okay. Because with the ones so I've got the 3 that I have. We need 12. I've got 3, and then I have enough magic metal um magic metal to make 4 more. So that puts me at 7, meaning I need 5 more.
I currently have 2 daggers on me, but they're regular daggers.
But if these 5 lost mandibles can be turned into +1 daggers, then that'll be the perfect amount. But that's why I'm going
Okay.
to art to make sure I don't fuck this up. AKA,
Uh, would you like
it's
to
a
go ahead and do
broken.
an investigation check on them?
Yeah, sure. Would anybody else have a bonus in investigation? Oh, Cat does, right?
You would also need to have proficiency in Smith's tools to be able to assist. Not particularly investigation is needed here. It's just
So can
that
I
is
help?
the check you're
Yeah,
making.
so then that means he would be able to help.
Yes, Richter would be able to help you on this,
Okay.
but
Okay.
Stumi would not.
I will
Still
give you
work.
advantage.
What about
Advantage
me?
is all I'm looking for. Do you have Smith tools too?
Yes, he does.
Phenomenal.
I? Oh yeah, I
We're
forgot.
we're
Smith
covered
and
by all
Tinker.
angles. We're
He's
covered by
also a gambler from the Order.
Oh yeah, I do
20.
have.
With a 20, unfortunately, the daggers that you would make with these would not propose the desired outcome. They would instead be giving the dagger a psionic property.
Hmm.
But with a 20, you are able to learn a recipe by expending all 5 of the claws you got. I need to find the exact name because I have an item for it. I changed the name like 6 times, so you would be able to make an item called the Talisman of the Fallen Sorrowsworn.
Oh.
Now that just
As
sounds epic.
as to what it does, you are uncertain,
Well, it's a
but
talisman.
I can give you the description. Using the pieces of the slain Sorrowsworn, you are able to craft a claw-like pendant to mimic a portion of their strength.
Oh. I can I can piece together an idea of what it could do. So what I'm gonna do is I think this would be useful to have on metal if it is what I think it is. What do you guys think? You guys
I
think
think we
making
should
this
bully Metal into stop using a two-handed weapon.
Damn, toxic much?
You know, I hate to say it, but you're a frontliner, and you have like 1 AC more than me.
You really need the AC, not gonna lie. Because the
You know, it's
hammer
still
just doesn't
higher
make
than
up
you,
for
you
it.
know? So,
I'm like,
Still higher
1
than
AC
you.
I'm a
more than you.
backliner.
I'm like, 1 AC more than you? He's got 6 AC. That's crafts.
Like, not
Yeah, if
gonna
I check
lie.
everything off, I'm garbage over here. I'm fuck. I ain't got shit, but I'm over here with 23.
You
hey
take
man,
everything off, you have an AC of 13.
it's either big gun hammer or tiny toy hammer with shield. What do you think looks cooler?
Don't you literally have, like, multiple one-handed weapons you could use?
No, he does not.
I mean, I do have a Warhammer +1, but let's not get into
He's
that.
got the squeaky toy hammer, the +1 war hammer, a
I do have a
mace.
mace. Yeah.
The mace is non-magical. But that's all for his one-handed. For a two-handed, he has a bamboo lance.
I do.
Wouldn't the +1 Warhammer be better anyways? Or is the Gunhammer already +1?
The gun hammer is a +1 great club.
Okay, then yeah, I mean, you're not gonna. I don't think you would lose any like hit chance, right?
I mean, the
I
gun
still think-
hammer is only, I think, more damage if it rolls the
Which you've only gotten
effect
3
the
times.
gun.
Yeah, but it does. It's not. It's a really low chance.
My man over here can't get above a 5 in initiative. We expect him to keep hitting on a gun hammer. Give him some slack.
I'm like, why does this person have so little of an inventory? Because it's an NPC, Paul. Let's see. Going over other
Free
people's
my man
weapons if
Metal
you
from
wanted
gun
to
hell.
work around it. Crafts has an intellectual longsword. It's a longsword that scales off of his intelligence modifier instead of
Yeah,
damage, which
I've also got the spear of backbiting, which is a +2 spear with versatile.
just don't crit fail.
Just don't crit fail. Also, it's cursed as fuck.
Yeah. Richter has a
I have the bamboo sweeper and I have the halberd and the longsword.
Richter has the bamboo halberd, bamboo longsword. Let's see. Bunch of non-magical hand axes, a veteran's cane, which I doubt he'll give up.
My veteran.
Non-magical daggers, non-magical hammers, non-magical light hammer, non-magical spear. A spear on a stick, which is basically just an extra 5-foot reach on a spear. Let's see, on Sumi, she only has her sword. But then again, she only needs her sword. If you want to know what anything does, just give me a heads up. Because you have booming blade, Richter, it pops up on every single thing, and I just look
Yeah, I
really
know.
confused. I'm like, what the fuck does it mean, moving target? Dorman Warhammer.
Is the lance one-handed or two-handed for me?
The lance is, I believe it is a one-handed weapon, but if you are within 5 feet of somebody, you have disadvantage on the attack. None of the bamboo items are considered heavy, but the
Sorry, what was that?
larger...
If you don't mind repeating.
the lance. I can just give you the descriptions of them. The bamboo lance is a magical lance. It is not a +1 though. It is a strange weapon carved and grown from a giant bamboo shoot. Twice a day, the user can channel
I mean,
magic
I
through the
see what it
lance.
can do. I was just asking if it was
Yeah.
one-handed or two-handed.
It is one-handed, but if you are within 5 feet, you have disadvantage on the attack because lances have that property to them.
I see.
Lances are very much made for horseback, but this one is made for advancing.
Yeah.
Richter has the bamboo halberd and the bamboo sweeper. The halberd is not supposed to have the heavy property, but it is a two-handed weapon. Uh, They both do the same thing. One's just one-handed, one's two-handed. Twice a day, the user can channel magic through the weapon, causing it to erupt outwards, dealing a sweeping attack in front of the wielder, a 15-foot cone in front of them, forcing all creatures within the area to make a dex save of 12 or take 3d8 slashing damage on failed save, half on success.
Mm.
Honestly, the longsword wouldn't be bad if you're looking for one-handed. It's 1d8 damage, but that cone attack would be pretty useful. And it doesn't have the drop off at 5. It doesn't have the disadvantage at 5 feet.
I mean, I don't have a long sword, I don't think. Well, I mean, I could always pick one up, I'm sure, but I mean, that's not like in turn. I would just use the Warhammer +1 or Toy Hammer depending on the situation. Really.
Yeah.
Um. Like, let's see. Bamboo Lance, I can't make too much use of it because it's like special ability. I don't really have any spells that would benefit from the extra range that I can
It would
see.
basically be if you didn't want to use your action to dash, you could use the Lance's ability to lunge forward an extra 30 feet if you hit. It would basically be a way to dash with damage, but you would have to immediately drop the lance so you could not swing at disadvantage afterwards.
Mm. I mean, it says it only affects spells. Like you
Uh,
shoot magic through it to
uh,
extend the range by 30 feet.
Channeling magic through it is basically like saying a command word.
Oh, so it's just kind of like a way to activate it. It's not really like
Yes.
extending the range of a spell. Oh. So then you can just attack from really far away, essentially.
Yes.
But you said you'd have to let go of it so it doesn't hit with disadvantage?
Basically, you would make the attack, then if you pull yourself to the enemy, you would be within 5 feet and start swinging with disadvantage because of the lance's property.
Right.
It's a weird item.
I mean, it's also not great. Like the fact that if it hits, uh, it'll pull them within your bad range too. I mean, it's just sounds like it's mainly good for gap closing. Then I'd want to switch to a different weapon.
Yeah.
Mm. I mean, I guess I could always lead with that and switch to either.
When you get extra attack, it's pretty strong.
Mm.
That's
Also,
it.
well, would it mean like even more range or?
Uh, Basically, with extra attack, you'd be able to close the gap, then swing again with a different weapon.
Oh, okay. I mean, the switch weapon isn't that? I forget. Is it bonus action
Free.
or free?
Yeah.
Oh. Wait, well, what was I gonna ask? There's something missing from the info. I'm trying to remember what I was gonna ask about it. Oh, it's yeah, the fact that you have 2 charges a day. So I guess that just means, yeah, it's a daily recharge.
Yeah. I mean, if you're really psychotic, what you could do is use it to lunge at somebody, then immediately use it to lunge at somebody else if when you get extra attack. And it wouldn't be at disadvantage considering it's a melee weapon attack.
Yeah.
I'll be right back. I gotta use the bathroom.
Mm-hmm.
While in town, would I be able to, like, I forget how we built on the house, but basically, now that I have the funds, I want to try and get the kitchen started. Which I think was either 500 or 600 gold.
It is 500 to add to, or add on to the house.
Gotcha.
And
So,
for reference, I don't remember if I said it right last time, but if you have any of the crafting stations, you can roll with advantage on the checks.
gotcha.
And once later levels come around, you're able to upgrade the crafting stations to be able to produce higher tier stuff than are currently available in town.
Not bad. So yeah, I'll subtract 500 and I guess get that a work in progress. I don't remember how
Yep.
long it takes to add the kitchen.
For reference, the house will be completely ready starting at level 5,
Okay, so all this is like,
along with everything installed.
so everything's kind of just like bare bones work in progress, not super livable.
Yes.
Okay.
Uh, Currently, what you have is if you click on the bedrooms pin, what you currently have is just the groundwork of it. Land is currently being cleared out and built up for the house to be put down.
Let's see.
I don't see the image anywhere. We probably need to pin that somewhere.
If you click on bedrooms, it's directly above it.
Bedrooms?
The pin in general. It's the second one.
Oh, I see.
I'm also going to delete that pin.
I'm back. Sorry.
Not.
Nutters, nutters.
Sorry, but are we waiting on something?
No, I believe just stuff's being written down at the moment.
Okay. Sorry.
So yeah.
We got some house stuff done. We got that crafting stuff done. We could go to. Looks up his name cutely. Can't find him cutely. Looks for him cutely.
Varus?
We could go to Varus. See about the next artifact.
That's what I was planning on talking to the party about, so.
Okay.
'Cause I'm pretty sure we've done every side town quest that we can.
Yeah. I think it's time to go.
Town quest, yes.
Let's go find
But
our boy.
you are aware of one more thing that is currently available. The Chaos Refight.
Oh, right. I mean, we might find that on the way. I don't think we can necessarily track it down.
Or
Yeah.
because we found Disco group random.
Yeah, he just
Yeah.
kind of stumbled upon this, so.
Yeah, more like stumbled upon Sykes and you guys happen to be there too.
Yeah.
Sykes, why are you
Would the
running like an
refight
anime
disappear
girl?
after our level up?
One at a time, please.
Sorry. Would the refight disappear after our level? If
It
we
would
just
not disappear, but it would increase in difficulty.
got it.
Oh
Sorry for
no,
interrupting.
a big arachne woman trying to kill me again. Man, that stinks. Oh no. Anyway, that was a really awkward silence. Let's go talk to Varus.
All I wanted to say was horny bonk.
Let's go talk to him about where we're going next, guys, and then we can head out and maybe we'll run into something
I
magical.
wanna like in
I-
universe that Sumi just said that out loud without thinking, and we're just all looking at her. That's all I was imagining.
Oh,
I was thinking about making that this necklace.
I thought you already made the necklace.
no.
No,
Go make the
I just
necklace,
learned
learned
about
how
it.
silly.
to. Yeah, I'll go to. Oh wait, would I go
Man
to
needs a
Arc, or
necklace
would
to
I
go
need
with
to
his
find?
necklace.
Would I need to find a jeweler?
You would be able to go to Arcs and get this done.
All right.
I'm gonna go with him.
Yeah.
Alrighty.
He can
Okay.
make jewelry at Arcs, but I have to go to Terra. I see how it is.
I wouldn't need to go to Terra to make jewelry because I can do that myself then.
Yeah, an artificer just needs the tools in most cases, and
Yeah.
Clara has
Ah.
the tinkering tools needed to
And
craft.
as an artificer, I can just make the tools.
Yeah.
But yeah.
Alrighty.
Do I need
You
a
go.
gem or just the mandibles?
You would just need the Sorry, mandibles threw me off. You would just need the claw as well as some additional money to put in for reinforcement.
Understandable then. Yeah, because I've got the 5 mandibles is what you told me to write them down as. So,
Yes.
but they're technically they're claws. But yeah, I'll take those over then. We'll see about making
Alrighty.
this thing.
So, the
Come along,
Talisman
Richard.
of the Fallen Sarsworn. This is a rather expensive item, I will say in advance,
Oh boy.
because it is a very rare item. But
Oh.
because you have defeated the first of the Shadow Flame Sorrowsworn, you learn the recipe, and
Yeah.
you managed to max roll on finding stuff from him. So, uh, to craft the Talisman of the Farl and Sworn, it will be 500 gold pieces, as well as the 5 mandibles.
Okay. That's not too bad.
Uh, if you would like to give me a just general intelligence check, and I can tell you what it does to add on to your investigation from earlier.
So like general intelligence, is it just like +5 intelligence, or is it
Yes,
like a okay. General intelligence?
that's good enough. With this talisman, you can force the target to make a wisdom saving throw of a DC 15 or take 68 psychic damage on fail, twice per long rest, as a large shadow flame claw slashes them.
Huh.
Is that an
Haha,
action or
die.
It is an action.
Okay.
Okay, so that would probably be better on the on you, Richter, since you can action surge.
Yeah, I'm also gonna get like in like one level. Also get
Do you need to attune?
Extra
no, that's
attack.
extra attack, not extra
It
action.
is not
Sorry.
an attunement item.
Not too bad.
That
That's
is
not
why it is
scary.
such a high quality.
Yes. So for the 500 gold piece cover, will the jade necklace and a gateware plate embossed with draconic runes, both of them are 250, would that
That
cover that?
yes.
All right then.
I was also gonna say, if it's gonna be for me, I can pitch in too.
Don't worry.
It's just a fancy way of Nathan getting rid of some items he doesn't want to keep up with.
Got it.
A correct. B B in character. Crest doesn't really care.
Also, I will need a tool check. The DC for this tool check is at minimum to succeed a let's see. At minimum to succeed, you need to get a 10 or higher. But no, not to succeed. At minimum to not destroy the materials used, you need to get a 10 or higher. But a
Can I
failure is a 15 or lower.
Oh boy.
Richter,
give
if
him
you do
advantage?
wish to
But this is
help
why
on
we
it,
drug
you
you
would
along.
spend your crafting for the day on it.
Fine by
What
me.
if we all spend our crafting JK already did?
Alright, here we go. Crafting with advantage. 20.
Big money.
Big money.
BGI money.
PGI money.
Hey, yo,
With
it's me, BGI money.
with a 20, you were able to make the talisman. Using Richter's help and guidance, the talisman seems to have, just for flavor text, because of how you crafted this, it has a jade emblem in the center of the hand.
Oh,
It looks as if you just made a tiny animal claw, but is constantly radiating a deep, taboo energy.
oh man, you want to know who'd love this? The kid.
The child, who's not actually a child.
The child who's not actually a child. And that weird demon thing that gave me powers that's inside of her for some reason. But
So is this
anyway,
going to me?
yeah, probably. Seeing as that you've got the action surge, it's probably best used on you.
Yeah, I can attack and do that in one turn.
Yeah, in case you
Alright.
needed to, you can just be like, you know what? Double up.
Congratulations, Richter. That is the rarest item you have. That is metal. My bad. I need to swap them. I keep clicking on one, trying to do the other. It's still the rarest item you have next to the artifacts.
Yeah, I was like, I have the Gilded Armor Life though. Isn't that kind of rare?
Yeah. You have
But that's
the.
story related.
You now have the Talisman of the Fallen Sorrowsworn. Has 2 charges per. It says long rest, but it's supposed to say dawn. My bad.
Oh, Dawn. Okay. Do I have to roll something to get charges back? Because I I do need
No,
to go over
the
something with you.
charges completely refresh at dawn.
Okay.
The rule I run is if you spend 2 days in town, it completely refreshes that wand of magic missiles just so we don't have to roll it.
Okay. Well, that's all I was gonna ask.
Because odds are you're going to get around a 3 or 4, and you don't use all the charges anyway, so you don't have to run that risk of destroying it.
Okay. I'm happy with that. I think I'm cool with go visit first.
Ready? Nathan, did you already subtract the gold?
Oh, I got rid of the 2 items that I had in my
Oh,
inventory.
right.
Yeah.
And the claws?
Oh, you're right. I almost forgot about the claws.
You can't make more of them.
Watch me. Goes
Just
goes over
curious,
to.
what's everyone's money at?
I'm at 1600.
Crafts is at 1600, Richter's at 1700. Metal is at 2800, and Sumi, let me refresh your page, 'cause she just spent some money. Sumi is at 900, just shy of 1,000.
Okay.
Why are you looking in my coin purse?
God, just casually opened your coin
yuck,
purse just to look in and count it.
Yuck, 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 yuck.
To be fair, it would just be like peeking into the bag of holding. Imagine you steal from
Alright.
someone, you just reach into their bag, it's a bag of holding. Something licks your hand.
Ta-da.
Oh God.
I'm gonna pickpocket this man. Okay, make a strength save. A strength save? What do you mean? You just stuck your hand in a bag of devouring. Good luck, gamer.
You look into the bag stares back.
I love feeding my bag. Oh, you feed your bag? That's weird. Yeah, I feed it thieves. Smile.
Huh?
People
I'm
think
just.
I'm an easy target because I'm an old lady, but Frankie here helps me.
Crunch. Alrighty. So that is Richter and Crafts' crafting for the day. You guys will not be paid for this one,
Oh
Understand.
no.
as well as Sumi's. Mainly, you're not being paid for this because this is like a 100% focus sort of thing. You can't really help out in the shop that much because if you take your eyes off this fucker might explode.
Woo. Well, like here. We all called it visit Varus now. I mean, Metal. Do you want to do anything, crafting wise? Because I think you're the only one left with the crafting, anyways.
Hmm. In terms of recipes, I already made the one thing I got, which is the dice,
I
You
could give you a
also
weapon if you
have
want to experiment.
from what I remember.
You also have a bulwark +1 effect for metal armors that you can apply to something.
When did I get that?
Uh, I think it was the one right before the Dodecahedron of Doom. It's probably like 4 months ago, to be honest.
Hmm. So you said it's like a +1 I can add to armor?
A bulwark effect and then a +1 that you are uncertain of.
It's a bulwark effect.
You are uncertain of.
Oh.
So
Hmm.
it's like you'd have to put it on armor, then figure out its effects.
Hmm?
Yeah.
Because nobody has rolled the bulwark effect yet, except for you, I believe.
Is there any place that sells armor?
You are able to experiment on your own armor, and I believe Crafts has a bunch on him as well.
Or
I
it's
have a
it's it
bunch of
like
wood.
if I use this, put this effect on my armor, does it like go away? Like or can I put it on more if I wanted to?
You
Like
have
I
the
just
blueprint for it, so you are able to replicate it for simply the price of gold.
okay. I mean, yeah. In that case, I could just test it on my current armor. But I was thinking, I'm like, oh, I could put it on some better armor while I'm at it. Like I could buy, but you know.
Uh,
Um,
you can do that right now if you wish.
Yeah, I think you have enough money to buy better.
You have enough money to buy everything here.
Well, either way, I was wondering what armor is available. See if I, it's like go ahead and upgrade. 'Cause I only have chainmail at the moment.
Any form of metal armor is available at Arcs, and any form of leather is available at the general store, since it's also a leather working place. Because I don't want to make multiple NPCs for it.
Gotcha.
You
So
could
that
go for what, like full plate?
isn't. Yeah, I feel like isn't that the best?
Yes, full plate is the best armor.
Hmm.
It costs like 2,500 to make or buy.
It costs
No,
1,500 to purchase.
it's 1,500 to purchase. If you make it yourself, it's half the price.
No,
Oh.
I that's what I thought it was 25. That's why I was confused.
Nah, no.
Is there? Well, that's another thing. Is there blueprints for sale?
For sale, no. Tara is
Oh,
not keen on giving out
yeah, that makes
her
sense. Yeah,
her blueprints.
yeah, yeah. Okay. If, where is my current chainmail so I can compare stats to see?
Your
Okay,
chainmail gives
16 armor
16
class.
AC and plate will give 18. For reference, Crafts is currently wearing plate
Yes.
that he made himself. Artificers.
Oh.
When you've got the power, you use it. Skill and artificery not included.
Trying to see what exactly is making my ACA 17. Like I see that chainmail gives 16, yeah, but what's the +1 then?
You can click on your armor class and check.
Integrated protection,
Yeah, I
which
was
is
gonna
a
say the same
Warforged
thing.
ability.
Yeah, it's your Warforged ability.
Is it just
You basically just
+1
get a
what?
free +1 to your armor class for wearing armor.
Yeah,
Warforged.
because he's that type of Warforged.
Would I be able to
I
sell
see.
some of my extra, like, crystals and diamonds and stuff?
Yes, you would.
Okay.
What would you like to sell?
So I have two separate things for diamonds. I have the diamonds that are like 5,000, and then I have the citrine, and then I have the diamonds that are 150. Oh, wait, no, it says it's 5,000, but it says 150. So I have,
Yes, because there's only one type of diamond in D&D Beyond.
and then there's like also the jade and stuff. Because I want to keep the rods to work on them, because I think I can just add spells to them. I don't think I need to add a gem.
You will need to add a gemstone to it to give it the additional property, but that would be that would basically be the cost of expenditure that you'd be putting into
Okay.
it.
Would I know if I need specific gems, or can I just use like a diamond or something?
It would be what gem do you want to use, and I can tell you what spells to work with.
Okay, so never mind. I won't sell them until I make all my stuff.
Look it up. And let's
Mm.
see. Uh,
So by the way, for example, if I wanted to experiment, like say put spikes on my shield or something, like how would that work if possible?
you would basically be just rolling an experiment on your shield itself, and the effect that you get would coincide with it. So
Okay.
you wouldn't be able to specifically choose adding spikes on unless you provided a material that would give it a spiked property.
Gotcha. Yeah, for now
I
then
was
I
gonna
will.
say, isn't spiked armor a thing? Yeah, it's a dwarven
Yes,
armor,
yes, it's a dwarven armor.
which means Ark would know how to make this. Unfortunately, though, it is a medium armor and you have a -2 dex,
Mm.
which means by putting it on, your AC would drop down to 13.
Dang.
The mighty sword for spikes. Yeah. That's about how much damage the spikes deal, I think. Spiked armor. Oh no, it's just a type of armor.
I think it's related to half plate. I think
Yeah.
or
Or
breastplate. One of
no,
the two.
I think it is a breastplate. Yeah,
Breastplate at
it's
16.
basically a dwarven breastplate. It's
Okay.
mainly used for the barbarian subclass
Mhm.
because
Tell me,
I
does
think
myth? Oh, sorry.
the barbarian subclass, when you're wearing the spiked armor in question, you have just tons of resistance to everything. But it's a dwarven exclusive thing and fucking sucks.
Hmm.
Oh, I found a way to make it shenanigans.
Hmm.
You know I will. You know I do.
You oughta-
You know I do. Thing is, if I point at a guy and I say shatter, I expect him to fucking fall into a bunch of tiny pieces.
So what you thinking, Walt?
I mean, I'll get a full plate of armor. Like buy it. I was looking to see if mithril armor exists, and it does.
Yeah,
Although see, it's mainly the difference of no strength requirement and no dex disadvantage.
correct. Because mithril is the lightest metal possible, but also it still retains strength. So it still works as armor and it's light as all be.
Mm.
And Ark would just be making non-magical metal armors.
Mm.
So she would be able to make you the plate, but not any special kind of plate.
Yeah. Yeah. I mean, I'll buy normal plate.
Alrighty. Plate has been added to your equipment, and the 1500 is being subtracted.
Mm.
Wait, why are you? I thought you were gonna
Mm.
try and I thought you were gonna try and make it.
Well, no. I mean, I don't have a means to make it or to buy a blueprint or anything.
To be able to forge the armor, you would need the materials for it. Ark has the stuff already made.
Oh, we would need the metal for it.
Yes.
Ah, fair enough.
Yeah.
Now, would you
Since
like
it's already
to?
made, you could go ahead and experiment. I mean, no, I
Yep.
mean do the bulwark on it.
Yep.
Yeah. Yeah. The bulwark.
Oh, gotcha.
I want
Alrighty.
to do that. I want to bulwark do that.
And I've also changed the way it works for the better. If you spend a crafting day basically making the blueprints for an item, you will make the roll of applying it with advantage since you are following instructions that'll help you along the way.
Mm.
So go ahead and give me a tool check at advantage.
Nice. Let's see. That's a +6 with twice. Let's see. Here's the roll. There it is.
Alrighty, with a 23, that is a major success. There is
Oh boy.
no money expenditure on this, so it doesn't really do anything, unfortunately. But the Bulwark Plate, +1. It is a plate, as expected, but it shares a similar property to adamantine. When you are crit while wearing the Bulwark Plate, you can choose to instead make the hit a normal hit once per day.
Ooh.
Mm.
Because giving you guys adamantine would be broken as all fucking hell, Nathan.
I know what you're talking. Hey man, it's a mechanic in the base game.
Hey man, the designers designed it, not me.
Yeah,
Hey,
So wait,
hey
sorry.
man, I hate to be the bearer of bad news, but you have 23 AC. The only way people can hit you is with a crit.
Oh, you think this is bad? I'm about to make it so much worse once you let me get to level level was it level 7?
Oh, don't worry. Don't worry, Nathan. I have seen how terrifying this subclass gets.
So wait, what is your AC up to now, Metal?
Metal's AC is up to 20 without a
That's
shield.
without a shield. Yeah. Nice.
Nice. Yeah, this is in before Paul comes up with a story reason to cap Nathan's level.
No. There's no story reason. You're capped at level 4, fucker.
I'm putting you down. You're not gonna be able to do shit. Me just standing there. Yeah. What of it?
All right.
You're mad. You're mad. It's strapped to the floor. He's mad.
Alrighty, I will unequip the chainmail, and I presume you're going to just be spending the day doing the integrated protection to boost your AC. Or to
to put it on.
basically a Warforged attunement without an attunement slot.
Hmm.
And it's like,
Yep.
well, how do I get this slot? Be made of metal. Oh, okay.
So what you're saying is I have to turn from regular bones into metal bones.
Metal bones.
Sounds better as fuck.
Freaking
It's
make
like you could
myself
just coat your
Wolverine.
bones in metal, you know?
All right,
Like in
Varys
like
time.
melted metal, and then like it'll solidify.
Oh yeah,
Well,
it'd be kind
literally,
of
you
hard to
just have
move
to
after
like
that.
take off any clothes and equipment and just like get submerged in like a liquid metal bath, you know?
I don't think I'd be able to move after it hardened.
Bathes in mercury. I'm invincible if it's below room temperature.
Nah, I just need to find a certain type of metal slime to just coat myself in. All right, is it Varys
Some
time?
kind of magical means to make it work, or like magic metal. I don't know. What was it you said?
Is it Varys time?
Probably.
Mm.
We've all done our crafting for the day, so I'm just gonna. I guess me and Crafts will head back to the end, and probably we'll all just head to the to Varys, the Shrine of Light. Right? Yeah. Is that cool with everyone?
Yeah, seems fine.
You.
I love typos. I'm trying to type something out at the moment and I keep fucking up my own spelling. Alrighty. So you're heading to Everyone's heading on to Varus, ready to press onwards.
Oh yes.
Alrighty. You arrive at the Shrine of Light to Varus studying runes, same as he always does.
Hello again, Varus.
Hello.
I think we're ready for our next challenge.
Man, I was gonna say something, but I'm like, Varus would never say that. Only you would say that, you psycho bitch.
What?
Well, it looks like you're already challenged.
Fuck you.
Damn, Varus.
It's like, damn, why you gotta be so factual?
You just watches Richter just light a flame, and I'm just like, oh!
Damn, why you gotta be right?
Nah, I just make the Lego Yoda death noise as I fall into pieces.
Yeah. Down the hall. Just, oh god! It does the Lego falling apart
No!
noises.
I forgot. I don't have a soundboard here.
Yeah, that's right. I crippled you for a reason. We're only allowing people to be naturally funny. No handicaps here.
I'm gonna spam moans in the next call. I'll do it. This is a threat.
This is a threat.
That sounds like a promise.
This is a threat.
Alright, so what does Varus reply? Since he's probably not gonna reply that I am Jones.
Yeah,
Please.
whatever.
Challenge. Varus will kind of just like look and go, the next one you're searching for is known as the, let me get the exact name for it so I do not fuck this one up. It is, because I am very prone to fucking things up even after writing them down and working my ass off for them. You are looking for a emblem called the Star of Equilibrium. You'll know it when you see it. It's the best I can give you. It is a gilded. He kind of checks his notes for a second, making sure he's reading it right. It looks like a gilded plate with a star from the sky sitting atop it. As for the location, some of the old adventurers had given it an attempt before your time. He kind of just motions to y'all, meaning when you first arrived. They found the temple for it, but they were unable to find the star within. The temple, he will kind of just point at a general map. You get it's sort of a topographical map. It's to the south. Wherever you found the crown, it is more along the canyon side of it. A temple rests at the top of one of the plateaus, and within it lies the star.
Oh.
Which team, which adventurers were the one that found it, or the one that went in first? It'd be nice to talk to anyone.
You would know that the old adventurers means Rico, Kara, and Wilfred.
Okay. I thought that's what it meant. I didn't know. He just said adventurer, so I didn't know if there was like. Sorry.
I believe Rico might have some additional insight on it. He kind of just looks at Richter's arm and nods. It's like, yeah, Rico will definitely have some additional insight on it.
All right. Is that all you have for us?
He looks at his book, then checks a couple notes and goes, as of right now, yes, I've found this one and I'm currently working to locate the next one. I think I might have a lead for it.
All right. I think we're probably gonna go talk to Rico, then head on.
Alrighty. Varys will not say anything more.
As I'm leaving, I will wave. I doubt he notices, but I will do it anyways.
He does not. Alrighty. If you're going to look for Rico, Rico is normally found within the casino, performing alongside Maria. Bards will be bards.
Fair enough.
Bards.
You head on over to the Inferno Casino, where its business is normal.
You see Richter staring at one of the gambling tables just a little bit too long. Alright, I'm gonna try to grab Rico's attention without like yelling across the casino.
Rico, not one for subtlety, will stop what he's doing and look over at you like, "What's up?"
And I'm going to like lower my head like I would be sighing, and I'm just gonna wave him over.
Rico will finish up the song he's currently performing, being just some generic shanty, and he'll head on over. How can I help you?
Hey, so we're going after the next artifact, and Ver said you might have some more information on
Sorry, that was me going through a door.
What you going after?
us. Sorry, I completely forgot the name.
The
A
equilibrium
star on a plate. It's in a temple to the south.
There you go.
The Star of Equilibrium.
I misspelled equilibrium.
The star of equality. What?
Huh? As you say the Star of Equilibrium, Rico will flinch. Oh, that piece of shit.
Bad memories.
Yeah, Rico will kind of just like look to the group, then look at Richter, then look at the gauntlet, and just be like, "You remember what I told you about the gauntlet?
Which part?
If you die while wearing it, you will wake up as an awakened undead several days later."
Oh, is that how you became one?
Unfortunately, Rico will kind of turn around and lift up the back of his shirt, and you'll see just a ton of holes all down his back. Fell into a spike
Yeah.
trap at that shithole.
Ah.
Oh.
I'm gonna look at crafts. You're going first.
Yeah, that seems about right.
So do you have any tips or tricks? Not tips. Any
Did you map the
helpful
place out?
information?
As for mapping the place out, I am uncertain. He'll kind of like lift up his hair, and there's a couple holes in his head. Spike trap hit a lot. When I woke up, I was able to explore it pretty freely without any issues. Uh, but as for what's there, the temple itself is called the Temple of the Broken Moon.
Mhm.
He kind of just like sits there thinking, and let me pull up his stat sheet. He's gonna do a history check because he would know this information deep down, but would not be able to remember it right off the bat. So let's see.
Unfortunately, I'm not at the point where I can go up to someone and just be like, "Shh."
Flash of genius. That's a crit.
Oh! The two remaining brain cells touch, sparking ingenuity. Urethra.
Fucking hell!
Crafts would be the type of person to say Eureka instead of Eureka.
Okay, we were playing what, Metopia?
Yes.
And I like made one of the characters Freaking! I made them say Eureka, and the two of them just go off about going Urethra.
Yeah, like every time he lands a powerful hit, his character will shout Eureka, and me and Kat just in union. Urethra!
Urethra!
Urethra. Doing the Jimmy Neutron. Think.
Let's see, Temple of the Broken Moon. Ah, yes. Well, the long and short of it is the place is, he holds up air quotes, run by a being known as the Worm King.
How do you spell it?
WORM. Yes, I know. I had the same oh shit moment too.
I didn't even think about that at first. God.
Cool.
The Worm King is, I don't know really. I wasn't able to find his tomb within it. He's, from what I've gathered from just the literal writing on the wall, he is a mummy of sorts. As for capabilities or looks, I couldn't tell you anything.
And you said you felt like you explored the place pretty well.
I was able to get a good look-see of the place. There's a lot of worms. He holds up the air quotes again. There's a lot of worms and general danger all throughout the temple. It
Sounds like our kind of place.
I wasn't able to get into the main room though. It seems that a barrier was preventing my passage. As for how to get to it, he like shrug. I have no idea where the ability to disable it could be.
Just gonna point my thumb over at Krabs. That's how we got him. He can figure stuff out.
I will inform you though. The temple is atop a mountain plateau, but getting to it, you need to look anywhere but up. That was
So an
the
underground passage.
Don't look at it and walk forward.
he kind of just like racks his head trying to remember, and he goes, "It's been a good while since I was there last. But I remember there is a portal located somewhere deep within a canyon that takes you to the entrance."
Oh, motherfucker.
Didn't we go
Yes.
through a canyon once?
Yes.
Yeah,
You
I think
to get
Varys
to
mentioned that.
Nararkne's lair, you needed to travel alongside of a canyon until you approach the volcanic mountainside.
Yeah, Varys said that it was like what, near the, or like on the other side of the canyon. If I remember right. I'm sorry.
I believe he kind of just like puts his hands together. I believe the best way to find it is to look for the. He kind of just like sits there thinking for a moment and then goes over to Wilfred and like tugs on his shirt, asking him a couple questions. He and Wilfred will then walk back over, and Wilfred will kind of just look at y'all and go, "So, basically, what you need to do, you need to find the largest canyon you can find along the trail."
Breach.
What?
I think he
Nothing.
said
Go on.
preach.
Go on.
What you're doing is you want to find the largest canyon that's along that pathway, follow it to the very end, and what you're looking for is a cave that looks as if it just goes straight up. The
Those
cave
tunnels.
itself is a decoy. Once you get to the tunnel that goes up, just keep walking forward. There's a hidden wall you need to go through.
Oh boy, just like the Crystal Cave.
Crystal
Okay.
Cave.
Yeah, a bunch of crystal bastards and an illusionary wall.
Mm.
And then a pool of some god or no, a demon, I think. That turned your stuff into metal.
Wilfred will shrug, not having the slightest idea of what you're talking about. It's a very small cave. It looks like it could have been an burrow for one of them large worm-like things. He kind of just like thinks, looks as if in terms of size, a purple worm might have dug through it, but it's all fake. Don't worry.
How reassuring.
All right.
You're looking for a large, big fuck-off sort of portal. It should be on the other side of the fake wall.
Okay.
All right. Thanks for the info.
Wilfred will kind of like nod, then look to Rico, seeing if Rico needs anything else before heading back.
I'm gonna thank Rico and be like, "Oh, I think we got all the information we can get." Oh,
Well,
Thank
I
you.
wish y'all luck, because he kind of just looks at your group. I don't feel like I'm needed amongst y'all.
what? You don't want to come with?
Take revenge on the hole that killed you.
my undead friend, would you like to go back out on that battlefield and get killed again?
You're right.
Aye, fair enough.
All right. Okay.
Wait a minute, how the
Then
fuck did he know about that?
Word gets around town very quickly, and Richter was not quiet.
Fair enough.
Richter also doesn't really care. Okay, so I think the next order of business is are we able to bring someone? We're able to bring.
Yes, you were able to bring an NPC along with you. If you wanted to try and hunt for one, it would once again be a gamble as you go off into the wilderness.
I think we only have one more.
We have one more. I say we leave that for when we're doing a quest or something.
Yeah, side quest or something.
I agree with that. Okay, so I think what we're like gonna primarily need for this is like we got craft for the high investigation because I have a feeling that we're gonna need to use investigation a lot to find out how to get rid of the barrier. I wish we had more information on like what the enemy was like, but can't always
Well,
get what.
if it's magic related with like the barrier, we might also need Arcana. Which I mean, I have a +5 to Arcana, but I don't have proficiency in it.
I have a +4,
So
but no proficiency.
yeah. So like
Well,
maybe
that'd be
somebody
Sykes.
Sykes is a wizard, so he would have it naturally, or he could have it naturally.
I will say in advance, the highest modifier goes to crafts.
Well, I
Because,
mean, I am at a 20, so
yeah. Let's see, Arcana. Sykes has a 19 intelligence.
yeah. But does he have a proficiency in it?
Yes.
Then that means he can at least help me, and that gives me a advantage since he has proficiency in it. He can help me, so it'll be my +5, but with 2 d20s.
hmm
Okay, so we could bring Sykes for the help on investigation and Arcana checks, or I mean on Arcana checks. Do we feel? Because I mean, Carr is always a good pick, in my opinion. Do we feel like I'm just not sure what would be useful. I'm also expecting this enemy to be kind of big, so I don't know like what would be useful. Because when I imagine like Worm King, I imagine slightly larger monster. When it could not even be a monster at all. I mean, of course, it's a monster.
I can summarize the info of what you gathered, if you wish.
No, I mean,
Okay.
if it's like the Worm King that I know of from where I'm from,
As someone
doesn't
who
seem that.
totally wasn't spacing out during a lot of the Varus talk, please do.
Uh, basically, you're tasked with heading to the Temple of the Broken Moon. You have learned that the way to find the temple is, despite it being atop a high mountain, don't look up for it. You're not going to find it. Instead, the way to find it is to stay at the bottom of the largest canyon until you reach a purple worm's den. The purple worm den being not but a facade, you would be heading through into a portal that will take you to the entrance. Within the temple, as for what could be there, Rico just mentioned some weird monstrosities that basically beat the shit of him, as well as a couple traps to be aware of. You would know that the Worm King, as is mentioned, is a mummy, but as for what he looks like, Rico hasn't the slightest idea.
If we're dealing with
Can
a
I
mummy,
have
we definitely want to have a lot of damage, I think.
what does a mummy mean? Is a mummy regular mean in D&D, or is it like something special?
Uh,
Sorry, I'm just I just know
Sumi's
common.
just assuming
common.
it's like an actual mummy, because it wasn't specified.
Well, in D&D, there is some special forms of mummies.
there
I just
are
didn't know if it was like special things to get.
mummies, mummy lords, and I want to say there's
Mommy
a third
lords.
mummy.
Oh god.
Let
Back to my
Agreed.
corner.
Down, horny
Let-
buck.
and a
Bark, bark.
centaur mummy. Centaur mummy is just kind of weird.
Okay, well, I was just curious.
Before we go, I think we should definitely spend time getting like health potions and stuff.
Yeah, because I'm
Yeah.
sorry.
I'm trying to think if there was anything else. Also, there was noted a magical barrier that Rico was unable to make his way past. The monsters in the area eventually driving him out before he could really get much done. He was just a lone bard after all.
I mean, I think Sumi and Crafts can both have detect magic. So that could probably help us with figuring out about the barrier, maybe where it's coming from.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
So I
that
think
we
for the
wouldn't
most
really
part
need
we have that covered.
Yeah.
Yeah, I
Also,
didn't even think about that.
Also, with the sending stone, what if Sumi just phoned a friend? Hey, Sykes, we found this and it's this. Description. Any idea?
BRB.
You know? So we could just always do that too. So I think bringing someone with the fight in mind, because we can cover most of our other bases for trying to get there, would be good.
If we're just thinking for fight in mind, then I would probably pick Kara. She's pretty good. And she also does she's all because of how fast she is. She's able to cover a lot of ground and help out wherever.
Yeah, no, the mobility and damage is really good.
Yeah. You've got secondary healing as well, which is also beneficial.
Mm-hmm.
The one thing that I'm interested in though is that the enemy we're up against is an undead. So clerics would also have a benefit there here.
Mm-hmm. I mean, does Ark have a ton of stuff for fighting undead? Like,
Ark is a forge cleric. Let me pull up her sheet real quick and I can give you some more insight.
All clerics have have turn undead, meaning that she can fear undead.
Let's see. Trying to get the exact thing for turn undead. Turn undead. As an action, you present your holy symbol and speak a prayer ensuring or censoring the undead. Each undead that can see or hear you within 30 feet must make a wisdom saving throw. If the creature fails at saving throw, it is turned for a minute or until it takes any damage. A turned creature must spend its turns trying to move as far away from you as it can, and it cannot willingly move to a space within 30 feet of you. It also can't take reactions. For its action, it can only use the dash action or try to escape from an effect that prevents it from moving. If there's nowhere else to move, the creature can use the dodge action.
Yep.
Okay. So that'd be pretty. Do we want to like put it up to a vote, or let Yig decide?
I'm good with Gig.
Finger.
I mean, unless we really want to like keep discussing it more, because I'm leaning more towards Kara, but no, but sorry, I didn't mean to say that. I'm just leaning more towards Kara.
Yeah, Kara doesn't have a butt.
Shut up.
Damn. How did she shit then?
Do not make me explain.
What is
A
what?
Of
reptiles
course
were
you would know.
fucking. What do you mean? Of course I would know. Yes, it's a reptile.
My
Oh.
face when this man doesn't know about cloacas.
Your Honor, this man don't know about cloaca. Shut him the fuck up.
Your Honor, urethra.
Urethra.
Dang.
So yeah, I guess since we've pretty much spent a day crafting and getting information, we can just kind of relax. Next day, get some potions, get some supplies, then head out.
Sounds good to me.
Do we have anyone to buy potions from, or do we have to make them?
You would have to make them. You're given the Gearton brew. You're given the Gearton brew as long as you're within town, but that is just 2 simple healing potions.
Yeah.
I only have one extra healing potion other than geared to.
Oh, I forgot you made it a thing. So yeah, who all can make potions? I think just me and Crafts.
Anybody with alchemist or herbalist?
Anyone else got alchemist or herbalist?
Nope.
I do not.
Okay. Time to be MVPs and make healing potions. I say with full confidence.
I have also adjusted the rule ever so slightly on specific potion making. You can choose to make a regular potion that already exists in D&D Beyond. The rarity would scale the price on crafting it. But to make a common potion, you'll be making it at half of market value. It will take the course of the day to basically make a batch of it. I'll be rolling 2d4 minus 2, and that's how many you will make with that minimum of 1. If you wish to make a better set, a better batch of potions, it will be at costing, it would be times 10 per additional tier.
Ooh. Wait, how much is normal? Healing potion?
The normal cost of a potion is 50 GP.
So it would be 500.
Yes.
Okay, I'm just gonna make some normal potions.
Alrighty, so you spend 50 GP, and that's your crafting check? Yes?
Yeah,
Okay.
I subtracted the 50.
Since we'll be up against that, what's
Sumi
it
makes
called?
4 basic healing potions.
Everyone gets a healing potion. Ooh. Except the person we're working with. Ooh, apparently. Ooh,
Yeah.
Alrighty.
Or I could be a little shit and say one of you don't get a potion.
Added it to
Ooh,
crafts. Just gonna add an additional one to Richter. Wherever
Okay.
the fuck his went.
The one I
There we
made is
go.
a potion of healing, right?
Yes, a basic potion of healing.
Oh, you're gonna add it for us.
Yes, I imagine Kat did it herself already.
Yeah.
Okie dokie.
Yeah,
That's
I was
Sumi's
about to.
crafting for the day.
You want to make some more potions, Crafts?
Were you here for the explanation, Nathan?
But I've already did my crafting for the day.
This
Uh,
is the next day.
this would
Oh, this
be
is the next.
considered the next day's crafting.
Oh, well, I could make some. I could make some potions. Oh, but I don't have that other thing anymore. Cause I had I used the one zombie uh the one zombie bit to make my since I got a perfect potion, I got a potion of necrotic immunity.
We're
The
just
eye of the what's it called? Nothic.
Ah, the Nathika, yeah, from that guy. I made a perfect. I made a potion of necrotic immunity. So against the mummy, that's gonna be hella useful, by the way.
yeah.
Really nice stuff.
So for making, but making the potions for today, do you just want to make some more healing potions?
Yeah, I'll do so.
I mean, it's up
Uh,
to you.
were you
Yeah,
there
I
for the
mean,
explanation I had for potion changing?
yes, I was listening.
Okay.
That
Would you
potion
like to
changing
make
cut
basics or spend 500 make greater, spend 5,000 make superior?
superiors, and then
And this is you're
50,000
making
for
batches of them. You're not just making one. So,
yeah, yeah. I've got the money. I'll do 500.
alrighty, give me a crafting check. The DC is increased by 5. You need to beat a 15. Since these are considered an uncommon batch. With a
25.
25, that's a good. Unfortunately, though, that does not hit a major success due to the increased crafting.
Hey man, it's what it is. Hey, wait a minute. What do you mean? It doesn't mean major success. You went up by 5, and this is 25.
The
That
major,
means
it did not go up by 5.
you me a rat. Although, hey, I made 5 of them.
Yes, you have made 5 potions of greater healing. I'll
Oh, that's right.
subtract the 500.
May
I
I
already did.
Oop,
leverage?
I will add the 500 back.
And then it uh one for all of us, and then one for an whichever NPC we bring.
Okay.
So that'll probably be the safest thing to do is one for everybody, and then whichever NPC has one, so they can keep themselves safe.
Do
I'll just
NPCs we bring
add
also get the brew?
no.
Oof.
It is specifically made for
Us adventurers, we just bringing somebody along.
Well, technically, wasn't the old group adventurers?
Silence.
yes, but they are the ones who made the rule to begin with.
So they're just like, hey, look, I gotta follow the rule.
Well,
Yeah,
it's
but
more
if they're
so
coming with us to get an artifact, wouldn't they be given the potion?
no they would not. It's more
Fuck
so
you!
if the players wish to equip the NPCs, they equip the NPCs, but as for what they have, that is basically just starting stuff, give or take. Stares at Wilfred.
I mean, if so far the NPC is only gonna have one and I already have 2 brews, I'll just give the extra potion I made over. So the NPC can have 2, one from Nathan, one from me.
Okay. So who are you gonna bring?
Looks at the rest of the party.
I already said I'm just good with RNG, you know.
Yeah, and I was saying that if we wanted to do like um role stuff, then I was willing to bring uh Sykes to bring Sykes for his Arcana, and his magic could also be useful.
I thought that
I
we
think
went
we're
over
like,
detect magic, we'd be fine. And we could
yeah,
phone a
that's what I was about to say.
friend.
Yeah, I guess so.
Nathan had walked away during the phone a friend part.
No. I was still listening. I had the headset on.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. So I guess. I mean, if we phone a friend, he can't give me advantage because he
He
has
would
to.
he would be
Advantage
able
has
to
to be
make his
touch.
own roll, but
Oh.
it would be yeah, no advantage would be able to be given, but you would be able to get a second opinion if you botch the roll.
Hey, Sykes. Yeah. What the fuck is this thing? The fuck am I looking at? How the fuck should I know? You're talking to me through a rock.
What am I looking at here, Sykes?
Chat. What the fuck is this?
Sykes, who's this freak?
Who's this man? Get this out of here. Who the fuck is this?
Can we clean the chat?
Metal. Metal. Hit him with the hammer.
Clear comms. Trying to talk to the drunkard here.
Sykes, we
Oh.
can hear you slurping your whiskey.
Oh god. Okay.
I went ahead and added an extra potion onto Craft since he's giving it out.
Yeah.
Or the extra healing onto Crafts and one healing to everybody in the party.
My power grows. So let's see here. Yeah, I mean, if we wanted to like the backup healing, still having Carol would be good.
Mm-hmm.
Her abilities would also work very well.
By the way, I think since we've done crafting for the day, we should swing by Noble, see if there's anything, and then go in the morning so I have time to make some food.
All right. I guess we'll go visit. We'll go visit the local maniac.
Yeah,
Can
that's
I
my
do my
dad.
crafting before?
Yeah.
Plus, I'm out of Joshin.
Yoshi. I keep clicking on the wrong thing.
Can I do my crafting before?
Yes,
For the day
sure, Bob.
before?
You would be
Okay.
doing this while they're brewing potions.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking. I'm gonna go to Arcs. And, weird question. Does she have any maces?
Ark would have maces for sale, yes.
I don't know why, but I really want to experiment on a mace. That's what I've been thinking. So, I'm going to buy a mace and then experiment on it.
Alrighty, I'm gonna add 15 gold to your inventory since a mace is only 5. Since
This
you are
man, this man
working
just
for the day.
purchased a mace. This man just purchased a mace, the natural enemy to the undead.
I don't know why, but
Now
I'm
I
really
must
feeling
master
like
it so
crushing your
I
skull.
can have no weakness.
Proceeds to swing at himself. Bring it on! Bring it on!
Alrighty,
I will level up my resistance to maces.
go ahead and give me a crafting for the day.
Oh god. Sorry, I'm laying down.
Alrighty, with a 20, that is considered a major success, so you will get 2 gold back.
2 gold?
Of the price of the mace. And give me a d20. And let me see weapons real quick.
11.
With an 11. The as you're crafting with the mace, it begins to make a gentle hum. You kind of just look at the mace all confused and whatnot, and after some more fine tuning and whatnot, you realize the mace is letting out just a faint bit of music. This mace gains the musical property. You can now use your charisma instead of your strength when attacking with the mace.
I look at it and I'm like, hmm. And then I immediately try to see if Metal wants it. I'm pretty sure. I don't know. He does have a higher charisma than me, right?
He has a +4 charisma because of the Gauntlets of Discoker power.
Right. Yeah. If he wants it, he can. He wants it. He can take it.
The mace becomes magical for the purpose of overcoming resistances, and will now scale off charisma instead of strength for the attack roll and damage.
Oh shit. Hey yo, Rico, dance with this shit.
I mean,
Rico is not
truthfully,
proficient.
Huh?
I don't think it would really affect mine
I do not
because I
believe
have a
Rico is
plus.
proficient with a mace.
Rico, how you not good proficient with mace? What's wrong with you?
I'm a
Get your shit together.
dancer.
Yeah, well, this thing knows how to dance.
It may know how to dance, but it doesn't know the dance of Rico.
Okay, so who's getting it?
Who's
Because I have
getting
a
it?
+3 to charisma.
Yeah.
I'm literally just asking everyone.
No, 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 no. I'm just saying, it's just like who? It's just like who gets this? Me with a +0 to charisma? Yeah,
Perhaps.
no. Not me. Not this guy. No, sir.
Because I'm pretty sure I'd have like what a +5 with it. Is
Uh,
proficiency plus my charisma.
Yeah.
yep. Metal would have a
Um.
+6 with it.
Okay. Yeah.
Metal's charismatic. Oh, that's right. He's a
Uh,
paladin.
Gauntlets of Discover power as well brought his charisma up to a 19.
Mm-hmm.
Hey man, paladin things.
So would you like it, Walter?
What?
The musical mace. It's a mace that scales up your charisma instead of your strength.
Dang, that sounds pretty good for me.
And it also will make a light humming sound if you ever put your ear to it. As for what the tune is, not from your time.
Mm.
I'm just like I don't know if like would that make it better than his +1 hitting? Than his +1,
It would essentially make it the exact same as his +1.
except for the extra.
Well, yeah,
No,
it
it would
would.
apply to the damage as well. Because it
Oh.
scales off charisma instead of strength for the additional damage.
Oh right. Okay, so it could. So yeah, if you want that, you could choose a mace for aesthetics, but it's the exact same as your one-handed uh +1 warhammer.
It is an ever so slightly better mace. For Walter, at least.
I mean, it's literally just a mace +1. Yeah, for me. I mean, yeah. I guess.
Here, actually, thinking about it, I'm just going to give you a +1 mace. You just call it the musical mace, because it would work over on Foundry.
Yeah.
Ah.
And it shows up differently in your inventory since it is considered an uncommon item.
Nice.
Oh, I realize I had made an error. Uh, the musical also, you could switch between, Richter, just if you wanted a choice. Uh, you could make it so the musical portion of it is instead replaced with Thunderous, since both of the sound-based rolls managed to go to an 11, because I can count. Uh,
Oh.
this will not be an additional one. You can choose to have it either scale off of charisma or deal a bonus d6 of. Actually, wait. You rolled a 20, so it would be an additional d8 of thunder damage instead.
Ooh.
Mm.
I mean, that would only. The problem is that I don't know if I'd have a very high hit with. I mean, that is pretty good. I mean, like it'd even be good on anyone else too.
Mm-hmm.
Basically, looking at everybody who would, in theory, be wielding it, like, it's like, okay, Sumi, she wields it. It gives her a +1. Metal, he wields it, gives him a +1. Richter, he wields it, gives it a +1. Because both of you, or all three of you, have a +2 in, or have 2 additional points in charisma over your strength.
Now, granted, if I drank my potion of the hill giant, giving me 21 strength. Doo-doo-doo-doo.
Okay, so this is a bit harder. I'm not sure since the only thing is that um if it's a charisma thing, it would be just basically equal to the +1 Warhammer he had. Just
Mhm.
make them interchangeable, which would just make them no different than aesthetics.
Yeah, because
But
they are functionally identical, except Warhammer deals more damage.
yeah, then there'd be no point in using the mace anyways. I think I should probably go with the extra lightning damage because since I rolled a 20, it'd be up to D8 instead of a D6, would just be better. But what does everybody else think?
Seems fine.
Because of the fact I did not add the specific name for it, I just gave it the Thunder property. Uh, I'll let you choose between the Sonic Mace, the Screaming Mace, or just the Booming Mace.
If it's if the thunderous name for it,
Uh, yeah, the thunder damage on it.
okay.
Because
I kind of
it
like
did not have a
screaming
name.
Sonic.
Alrighty. So which one?
I'm not really sure. They're screaming or Sonic. Um, let's go Sonic. I guess that sounds better because I mean we already had the musical one, but I do like the scream.
The based choice.
Okay, so it does like 1d8 physical plus 1d8.
It
Thunders?
deals 1d6 bludgeoning plus
Oh.
1d8 thunder.
Okay. So should we save this for like an NPC to increase their damage? Because I feel like that'd be.
We could.
Oh, we could if we wanted to bring Mammoth in. Well, I think what I'll do for now is I'll hold on to it, and if we want to give it to an NPC, we can do. And then, like, if we decide to bring like whatever NPC we decide to bring, we can see if it'll be a good match for them. Does that sound good with everybody?
Sounds fine.
Hmm.
All right. Then, are you gonna add it, Paul, or do you want me to?
I'm currently making the item.
Got it.
Noble, the man, the myth, the legend.
I am ready to
The
visit
man, the
Noble.
myth, the menace. Now, follow-up
Heck.
question. Would you like this, or would you like to give this to Metal?
I think I just said that I'd like to hold on to it right now, just to see if, just for now, if until we can decide like one NPC we want to bring, and if like they can't use it, then if Metal wants to use it, then yeah.
Alrighty.
I didn't hear anyone say anything when I said that I did. So I mean I didn't hear say anything negative when I said I did.
I'm not too. I'm not too bothered.
Why
Seems
are
fine on mine.
you not working? Oh yeah, sometimes it needs a couple minutes before it's added. So let me try now. Okay, it's gonna be a couple minutes till it loads. So yeah, let's take a small break so I can run to the bathroom real quick.
Mhm.
Because I zoned out for a moment. No more piss girls.
It's noble time. Everyone hold on to your ass or else he'll steal it.
Richter tries to grab something but misses.
Ass stolen. Richter had a femur that day.
Not my weenus. What do you mean? It's gone! It's been gone for centuries. When you lose your elbow skin.
Alrighty, so you're heading on over to Nobles.
You better be careful. Get any more flamboyant, you're gonna kill your voice, SMH.
Alrighty. So you head on over. Noble is sitting there with a big old grin as you approach.
Oh there, Noble.
Welcome. Hello.
Have you got anything new to show us today?
Noble over
Why-
here acting like he's talked to a god and won.
Why, yes, I do. Noble pulls out a strange looking bottle that has a chain wrapped tightly around it. He sets it on the counter, as well as he sets down what Crafts is able to instantly identify, no check needed, as a bamboo bomb of binding.
Where the fuck you get that?
They started showing up in the pile recently.
His pile is like the opposite of the. Wait, what happened? What happened to your thing? It's in the hole.
It's in the hole. It's in the pile.
They found it in the pile.
I had an assistant, but he's in the pile.
He's in the pile. No idea what happened. Unfortunate. His family went looking went looking for them. Where are they? In the pile.
Okay. So
How much are the two new items?
Noble will also set the pipes of the sewers, which you already know about, and the flashy spear, which I believe you guys might know about.
The one
Let's
that is
see.
toxic.
Yeah, he will set the pipes of the sewers and the Brittany sphere on the table.
doesn't he usually set out 5 items?
No, he sets out 4.
Okay, then that's just me or misremembering.
So
Sorry.
again, how much are the two new items?
With a bamboo bomb here, I'll sell it for $150.
What does it
And
do?
as well, it's a I can't really show you without having. He just kind of sits there looking at it. I don't really know.
You said that they started showing up, so does that mean there are more?
Wait,
Well,
are you talking about the bamboo bombs of binding?
yes, Noble now sells them.
No, no, no. I'm talking about Cat. I'm like, Cat, we know what they do.
I don't remember.
Yeah, I think it's like the iron the iron ball of binding, except it's like bamboo and it holds things.
So
So
it's
think of it
like
like
the
a Pokeball.
handcuffs.
Think of like handcuffs, except it's a bunch of them, and if you throw it at somebody, it goes ha ha.
Yeah, so it's like the handcuffs in Galmadal.
No, the
No,
Not as
handcuffs
those
in
bad.
handcuffs got
Galanodel,
everything.
the handcuffs in Galanodel chain react to anything nearby. The ball just focuses one thing.
Yeah.
Oh, so miniature.
This bamboo sphere measures 3 inches in diameter and weighs a pound. You can use an action to speak the command word and throw the sphere at a huge or smaller creature you can see within 50 feet of you. As the
Huge.
sphere moves through the air, it opens into a tangle of bamboo bands. Make a ranged attack roll with an attack bonus equal to your dex modifier plus your proficiency bonus. On hit, the target is restrained until you take a bonus action to speak the command word again, releasing it.
We should bring
A
this for the
creature-
mummy.
A creature, including the one restrained, can use an action to make a DC 20 strength check to break the bamboo bands. On success, the item is destroyed and the restrained creature is freed.
We should bring this for the mummy.
bamboo-
Yeah, that's what
Uh,
I'm thinking.
Crafts has 3 of these.
Yeah.
Let's get a fourth,
Why do we need 4?
in case it somehow breaks out of the other 3. Or has minions.
But don't we all? Yeah, we also probably should spread them out.
Yeah,
We need-
that way we can all have
Right.
one.
You guys told me to hold on to all of them.
Well, now
Okay.
we're gonna not.
Plans change. You gotta get used to it.
change.
You know what? I will.
You know what?
I
Fuck
will-
you!
I will-
Throws
I-
them.
I will plant a bag of. I will plant a bean in here.
You got some
I
beans.
will ruin this for everyone.
Fuck you! Throws you into the
I
pile.
feel like if we plant a bean, not only will we get in trouble with Noble, which will be funny, probably get in trouble with like the entire town, like Wilfred and everybody.
A
It depends
bus.
on what we roll.
A health bar appears. It's Nobles.
We discover he's actually like one of the strongest NPCs in the game.
I know how he fights. He is. We will die.
He's just one of those fighting game characters that just pulls out random shit and throws at you.
Man just walks over, puts his hand on. My
I know
chest
what
and
that
just
man has. We will die.
puts his hand on my chest and just says Hakai, and you guys just see me atomize.
I was thinking like the Faust from Guilty Gear ability, where he just pulls out something random and throws it at the enemy.
But yeah, I think we should definitely get a fourth just in case.
That would make it so each one of us has one.
I'd be willing to buy it.
I have more money, so I can do it.
We don't know how much it is.
150.
150.
Oh.
You just said that.
50.
I just said
Um,
that.
I'll go ahead and buy this one if Crafts wants to go ahead and hand out the other two. The other
Fine, I'll-
ones.
Fine. I'll
Dang. You know my
I'll
name.
hand out the other 2.
And then what was the thing of the chain and how much is it?
1 second.
Are you gonna take the gold from me?
Yes.
Okay. I just didn't want to do it twice.
And what makes the bamboo bombs what makes the bamboo bombs different than the regular ones is the bamboo bombs will shatter on use, success or failure.
Okay, then it is actually pretty good to have a few extra.
Add it to a metal. And the only reason I'm not making an actual item for it is it's literally just the iron bands binding. But
Yeah.
single use.
While you get those divvied out and stuff, I'll be right back and grab dinner.
If I spell single wrong again, I'm gonna throw my computer.
Single.
I have literally just removed the letter on accident, put a letter in the wrong place, just ugh.
Oh.
God damn it. The letter. The
Bit-a-dip-bit-bit.
lato.
Oh.
Gooey gelato. Already?
Gooey gelato?
Yeah.
Oh, why is it
Sounds
like
like
that?
something
You
made
left
using
in the
crafts.
sun.
Yeah,
You fool.
somebody took a scoop out of me, stuck it in a freezer, spun it around. They're like, behold, craft gelato. It's like
Behold,
that's
Crafts mac and cheese.
why. Where'd the mac and the dairy come from?
I don't think we want to know. Just being honest.
It's Kraft, some guy named Mac and his cheese.
Ah,
God, in this world, Crafts just makes his own brand. You know, like Crafts mac and cheese.
He's like, I could do so many things and make so much money with my knowledge of the future.
When Cat gets back, I'll describe the potion.
Okay.
I returned with dinner.
I
So what's the thing with the chain and how much is it?
was waiting for you to get back to describe it. Noble will hold up the potion and go, "This right here is a chain potion. When you drink it, when you drink this potion, it'll heal 1d4. If you roll a 4 on the healing, roll an additional 1d4, repeating indefinitely."
well, so it's an exploding potion.
No,
It,
it
no,
is
like
it's an exponential potion.
yeah.
And every time or every successful repeat you get, it'll add an additional +1 to the healing. So
No,
basically,
yeah,
the
definitely not.
first time you roll 1d4, you get a 4. Congratulations, you heal 4. Roll 1d4 +1. You rolled another 4. Congratulations, roll a 1d4 +2, and you just keep doing that as long as you keep getting 4s. It
I'm
is a
good because
gambling
I know my
potion.
How
luck.
much is it?
So
It is 50 gold.
I'll take that since I only have Gearton brew at the moment.
You have a potion of greater healing and a potion of regular healing.
Oh, was I given one? Tea. No, I gave my
You
regular
made them.
healing to the NPC.
Oh, okay. Uh,
Did you add greater healing to me?
yes, from crafts.
I'll still get the
Yeah,
potion.
yeah.
Hmm?
I made 5 of them, and then so I'm holding on to. I have 2 of them, but one of them's gonna be for whatever NPC we bring.
So yeah,
I'm gonna
Uh,
add a
soon we'll pay the
potion.
50.
Okay, the chain healing potion. Let me just add the description to the notes. Boop. Yep. So if you're lucky enough, you could full heal off this, but that's unlikely. Smile.
Smile.
Noble will happily take the gold given to him, exchanging it for the items requested.
I
He'll go,
mean,
"Would you like anything else?"
it's 50 gold, so it's basically just I'm enrolled making health potions.
yeah. Did he place 2 new items on?
He's asking if you guys want to stay and continue shopping before he does.
Oh.
I'll take a look.
Okie dokie. He shoves everything off the table, then pulls out a yellow box with a bunch of colorful sticks inside, A potion with an eye that keeps growing and shrinking. What you recognize crafts as more armor of vulnerability. And lastly, a potion with a swirling rainbow within. That Metal would recognize as the Potion of the Wilds.
Hmm.
Isn't that just the crayon box and then the potion of the shapeshifting or polymorph or whatever? The other two?
Uh,
Because hey, if those are the edible crayons that heal you, I'll take them. Or
it's the
feed.
Potion of the Wild and the Crayola box of Goodberry.
And then
good
I think
point.
the eyes was the potion of
Potion of Giant Eyes.
right.
Mhm.
Yeah.
I'll definitely buy. Wait, so did he restock? Or did we just not get it?
After you use the item in your inventory, he will restock said item.
Oh, I didn't realize that. Tiki.
But getting him to even bring it up is the hard part.
Yeah, while it's here, I'll definitely get the Crayola box. For
Alright.
Goodberry. I'll subtract the 10 gold.
10 gold, and let's see if I can find something. You could just add a custom item. Custom item called Box of Crayola. Has 8 good berries in it. You got it, or you want me to add it?
I added it.
Okie dokie.
Oh, wild.
What was that?
Unless anyone else wants it, I think I'll take the potion of the wild.
Alrighty.
How much is
Yeah,
it?
not too worried about it.
The price has increased since last time, since popularity. It is now 25 GP.
Okay, that's good with me.
Alrighty. Subtracting 25. Boop. Oh. And I had realized, the potion of the, or no, never mind. I was gonna say it's basically a better greater healing potion, but no, it is not. It is better than that.
Wait, what was the potion of the wild price again?
It is now 25. How do I keep losing it? I'm looking straight at it. Alrighty. Yeah, the Potion of the Wilds is a pretty much fan favorite from what I've gathered.
It just does a lot of healing, right?
Yeah. Mm-hmm. Right
Totally no
now it
side
does.
effects.
I know. I remember the side effect.
Noble will once again happily clap. Wonderful, wonderful. I'm glad you are all enjoying my items.
They're very useful.
Would you like any more?
What else are you offering?
Well, I'm glad you asked. He shoves everything off the table. He sets an orb on the table, a feather quill, a trumpet, and a red ring.
What's the trumpet?
Let me see if you guys have seen it yet. Oh, good. You haven't. Let me scroll up to it so I can get you an exact thing. Da-da-da. Well, Noble will pick up the trumpet and start playing a little tune on it, and then he'll just let go of the trumpet and he'll continue playing the little tune.
Battle
And
music!
all you gotta do to get it to stop is he boops the trumpet and it falls out of the air.
Oh, I was just saying, I'm like, man's got a soundboard.
It's just in the middle of the night.
How much is it?
Only 50 gold.
Hmm.
I mean, I kind of like the idea of just being a skeleton with a trumpet. But
Hmm.
I can't even play musical instruments.
Does it only play as proficient as the person who starts the song? Or whatever?
Noble will shrug, being proficient in all instruments.
Can we try and see?
One moment. Noble will grab some earphones and put them on, then hold out the lantern. Or the, sorry, looking at the wrong thing. Holding out the trumpet.
Go ahead, Richter.
Hmm.
All right, I shall play.
All
Try to
right.
play.
How close is everybody to Richter?
Seeing Noble's reaction, not that close.
Yeah.
Crafts metal.
Especially after the last time that I got by something, I'm gonna be like,
I mean, I'm nearby, I guess. I don't know.
Alrighty. Metal and Richter, give me a dexterity saving throw. As the trumpet begins at the highest volume it can muster, begins blasting out a horrid screeching noise.
Dang. Let's see.
10.
Failure.
Dang it.
You both take 1 point of thunder damage as you insufficiently dive out of the way of a blasting aura of audio.
We don't have the temp health anymore, do we?
Nope.
Okay.
Touch it! Touch it again!
Noble will lift up a pebble and just fling it over at the trumpet, and with a ding, it falls to the ground. You guys aren't good at playing that at all.
He's just gonna like stand back up and be like, "Yeah, I figured that."
Uh, as you guys are kind of like reeling from the effect and whatnot, Noble will hold up his hands, then clap them together and cast Mass Healing Word, restoring the damage.
Oh, thank you.
Well,
Stairs.
if people got maimed in my shop, where would be the customers? So I will unmaim them if they're using my products.
As much as I like this object, I already have the
Stares at the
bottle of
mass healing
cream.
word.
What was that, Richter?
I was saying that I'm pretty good on this item because I have the bottle of Scream still.
Okay.
the bottle.
I think I can do like more damage with it too, and it also doesn't hit me if I use it.
Plus, you got the necklace now.
Yeah. All right. So what were the other items?
A red ring. I forgot the other ones.
Orb and the feather club.
Yeah.
Okay. An orb and a ink quill.
What's the red ring?
Well, it's a ring of fire detection.
Oh, it's that thing again.
Oh, yeah. We've run into that.
I'm just imagining like somebody in the party actually getting it, wearing the ring, and they get hit by a fireball later on, and the ring's just glowing. It's like, I think there was fire here.
Someone puts it on Sumi.
Mhm.
It's like when you put like a bell collar on your cat.
All right. So what was the orb?
Well, this Noel just kind of looks at it. I don't really know. It when I hold it, it whispers some weird jargon that's different every time.
Is this the
Hmm.
May I
pizza
hold it?
order thing?
No, it is not.
May I hold it?
Go ahead.
Wood-fired pizza.
I'll pick it up and
You're
like
gonna get
place
a
it to
job
where my
now.
ear should be.
From the orb here.
I'm gonna like stand to the side, like where I'm away from everyone, and try to put flow magic. See if anything
Once more?
happens.
Once more? You cut out a little.
Oh, sorry. I'm gonna stand away from everyone, and then try to flow magic. See if it activates or anything.
The orb will glow ever so slightly, then you'll hear.
Did everybody hear that, or just me?
Hear what?
Yeah, hear what?
Okay, that makes sense.
I don't know what you're talking about.
I'm just gonna place the orb back down. I have no idea what that does.
Me neither. Noble will set it back, or kind of just like
Anyone know
roll it over
Abyssal?
on the counter, then hold it up, and you'll just hear what sounds like chittering this time coming from the orb.
No, the kobolds!
Damn, damn, spit orb.
Go, go!
Noble will kind of shrug and go, I understand if you're not interested. I don't know what it does either.
What kind of chittering? Is it like Calendula's chittering?
Uh, Go ahead and give me a, uh, let's say investigation.
What should I call it?
Investigation.
What?
What should I call it in the notes?
Question mark, question mark, question mark, orb.
A crit fail.
How much is it?
Uh, Noble would have told you that it is, 10 gold. With the crit fail, it sounds exactly like Calendula. In fact, maybe it was Calendula, for she is standing by Sumi.
Can I listen / try and figure out what it's saying?
Go ahead and roll investigation.
Oh yeah, watch this. I have to check what my investigation is.
Roll exactly what I did.
Oh, I
Roll
remember.
exactly
I
what I
remember.
did. Roll exactly what I did.
This time, you're hearing a sort of like gnashing of teeth from it.
14.
It's an I'm sorry, just redescribing it. It's sort of like a gnashing of teeth, but at the same time feels like it's in a mocking tone. With a 14, from experience, you're able to recognize it as it's speaking goblin.
Oh, it's a goblin, guys. Can't you tell?
Didn't sound like a goblin to me.
Well, maybe your skull was clogged. Looks at the fact you don't
Do
have
we
ears.
have any
Of
idea
course,
what
the
it does?
goblin can understand goblin.
That's
I
not
speak Elvish.
canon.
That's not canon.
This is shoot you with a cannon.
Guys, we gotta go get Chloe.
I can technically do that.
Does anybody want to buy it?
The orb? How much was it? How
The
much was it?
orb of
150?
trolls. No, 10.
10 gold.
Oh shit! Give me that funny rock.
Piggy milk
Alright.
that talk to me at night.
I will subtract the 10 gold
All right.
and add on in a custom item called the question mark orb.
I'll put it next to my radiation orb.
No! So can we learn about the feather quill?
Second,
The quill.
do you have a piece of paper?
Do I have a piece of paper? Let me look.
I've got a notepad.
Oh wait, actually, I probably do have a piece of... I feel like I would have a piece of paper, to be honest. Let's just...
Noble
Yeah, I
will
bet
Let's
you.
be
pull out
real.
Yeah, I bet you would have some. I bet you would have some starter kindling. You
Yeah,
fucking pyro.
let's be real, I probably would have some paper.
Noble will hold out his hand.
She'll hand the paper over.
Noble will take the pen out of, or take the quill pen out of the ink thing and begin writing on the piece of paper, just writing random gibberish. And you would note that instead of pouring ink over the paper, it is putting lead over the paper.
Stairs.
Ta-da!
Is that a
It
pencil
writes
quill?
funny.
So the quill writes like a pencil.
Noble nods.
I look at
How
him and I
much
go,
is it?
and I look at him. I look at him and I reach my hand out to like hold the quill, and then I like flip the quill around like to the feather end, and then like wipe the wipe the writing with the feather end.
It works.
Ah!
How much is it?
1 gold.
That's a stair.
I have
So
like
cool, man.
40 of them.
Oh,
I'm
They
gonna
came in a box with a 2 on it.
That's
just
not
put a times 40.
BRB.
What was that, cat?
I'm just adding times 40.
No, you're only getting 1.
No, I'm saying there's like 40 of them that we can probably... Oh, I'll just take that.
I like Yuri immediately assumes you're buying all of them.
No, I was adding it to like, hey, there's a shit ton that we could probably
Only
get.
40 gold, shit fuck. I just realized Nathan's orb now matches his cube of the uh cube, I forgot what it was called. The Magic 6 cube.
Yeah, the magic 6 cube.
Magic 6 cube, should he get the quill?
Speaking of the magic 6 cube, how are we feeling today, magic 6 cube? Spins around.
One sec. How are we feeling, Magic 6 cube? Feel like a maybe.
Feeling like a maybe. Oh, you've always got me sitting on the edge of my seat, magic 6 cube.
I think Crafts is going senile.
Ask again later.
What do you mean you think I'm going senile? I'm like 7.
You've
It's
already.
possible.
That's old and slime years, clearly.
It's because of your brain.
Yes, mine
You
developed
think too
faster than most
much.
people.
You think too much, so
Unfortunate
you're
for
going
you.
senile.
No.
It's
Also,
okay.
our brains don't even do that. Your brain might.
You don't know that. How do you know you're not going senile?
Because mine
Gaslight, gaslight,
regenerates.
gaslight, gaslight.
How do I know I'm not going senile? I'm the smartest person in this room.
You sure
Let's
about
face
Also,
it.
that?
the youngest person in the party.
Yeah.
Ew, a child. Actually, I think Calendar was.
Well, I mean, technically, I'm like the youngest person I'm the youngest person in the party, but at the same time, we're born adults, so.
Actually, I'm a
And we're also
900-year-old
born
vampire.
we're born replicas of the
Vampire.
previous person. So technically, my age is based off of the memories of my parent, off of my parent, off of his parent, off of their parent. So it really depends how long that line goes back and if I can remember any of the knowledge they passed down to me.
Listen, I hear your argument, but you still don't have an ID that says you're 21 or older.
Yeah! Stando power. Where
You
you
win
rolling?
for now.
Where you rolling the cube? You don't have the cube in your
I
chest.
will do with my mind.
I've got the stone of mumbling and the stone of mutation. My power is limitless.
My powers beyond your
Man's over here
comprehension.
trying to make a gauntlet.
Okay. We want to keep searching for stuff in nobles, or
The marble of mumbling.
I can't believe Noble hasn't even given us a discount. That's a much.
Can't believe it's not cringe.
Can't believe it's not 1 gold.
Captain
So, would you like to purchase some more?
I'm okay.
I'm open to see what else you have to offer.
Okie dokie. That's good enough for me. He throws everything into the pile again. Noble digs under his counter, and he pulls out a wooden doll that is humanoid in appearance.
Uh,
He pulls out a cloak with a whale on it. And as he's pulling it out, he'll go, I was given a bit of a warning with this one. This one's a tad bit dangerous if you're not careful. If
I
you
know
are
what
to
that
try it
is.
on, do it outside of town.
I know.
Let me get the rest of the items first. If you're gonna put this on, do it outside of town.
no whale cloak.
Noble will then set a horrible smelling wand onto the table, as well as a lime green cloak.
Lime green.
Well, that one just
Really?
that one just clashes with my aesthetic.
From the list, Noble has set the Rod of Turning onto the table, being the horrible smelling wand, and the fish cloak. Let's see, looking through. Yep. So the cloak with a whale is the fish cloak, which you have as number 13, Cat.
To do.
Well, for some people, it makes you swim better. For other people, scream better.
Damn.
Did you scream?
Noble will kind of just like give a shrug. It's like, I was told, don't put this on. But if you do put it on, it could be good. Noble shrugs.
What's the green cloak do?
Fading.
It's a cloak of visibility. Try it on.
She will try it.
As you put on the cloak, Sumi, it immediately begins glowing just a ugly bright green. Congratulations, you are now visible to everyone around you.
It's a high vis suit. It's a high vis jacket that people wear, that construction workers wear.
Basically. Except this one actually glows.
How much is it?
The cloak of visibility? 20 gold.
20 gold, 20 gold, take it or leave it. 350.
I mean, it could be useful on crafts to draw attention to them, but I don't think we necessarily need it for where we're going.
I'm already wearing a cape, thank you.
So,
I'm thinking. She'll set it back down. What about the wooden doll?
well, the doll has a bunch of different effects. It all depends on the person who picks it up.
She will pick it up.
The doll shifts into a little doll-like version of crafts.
Stairs. Crabs hold the doll. Crabs hold the doll. Holds it.
I'll take it if Craft won't.
His knee is just a little mimic thing.
I don't know.
But
About taking it with me. I don't know if I want to take it or not. Because I feel like I draw
Just
enough
hold
attention.
it!
Hold what?
The doll!
the L.
Oh, the doll? Yeah, sure, why not?
The doll shifts and contorts in your hands, shifting into what appears to be an obelix. Or at least a figurine of one.
Just turn around and look at y'all. Okay. Wait.
Why'd it turn into that for you?
Get over here. Points at Sumi. Get over here.
What?
And I'll like turn holding it and put it down in front of her. Grab that.
She picks it up.
Kat, you need to speak up a little. You're barely picking up.
She'll pick it up.
The doll shifts and contorts, turning back into crafts.
What, is it just someone you don't like?
I'll pick it up next.
Richter, you're picking it up?
Yes.
The doll shifts and contorts, turning into a Tanaruk, specifically Bares.
Oh!
Joke's on you, Pichu, I updated my list.
So, Noble, what does it mean when it gains different abilities based on the person?
Noble shrugs. I don't know, I could never get it to work.
Aww. Metal, you should hold this.
I hold it, I guess. I'm just gonna do the same thing as everybody. Either way.
Metal, as you pick up the doll glitches and bursts into flames, crumbling into ash in your hand.
Huh?
Huh?
What?
Oh dear. It seems your friend there doesn't know what he doesn't like.
So it just destroys itself?
Wait,
Noble shrugs.
if he doesn't know what he doesn't like,
Wait,
Does
what
that-
it turned into for you?
does that mean that you hate everyone or you hate no one if it didn't do anything?
It means that at one point in time he did hate something, but he doesn't remember what that thing is anymore. I've seen
Interesting
that
that it
happen
turned
only
into-
once before.
Interesting that
memory
it
is
So
not
there's
complete.
multiple dolls?
Of course. Noble will reach into the pile and pull out another wooden doll, setting it on the table.
Hey, he touched it. Why didn't it transform?
Because I like everybody.
You don't like
I
me
still
enough.
want to know like what
You don't
what
like
it
me
meant,
enough
what
to
he
let me
meant by
have that.
abilities.
Say again, Richter?
Sorry, I still want to know what he meant by abilities.
I think he meant
Well-
what ships into what you don't like.
It's the anti waifu.
My amiibo!
The Find My Tsundere doll.
How much is it?
Let's see. Noble, like, flips through a little book. 10 GP.
It's interesting that it turned into an Oblex for me. I feel like there's something else I hate far more than the Oblex.
Just maybe.
Okay,
It will...
how much did you
To-
say it was? Sorry.
Since you guys have played with the doll a bit, it'll specifically turn into something you dislike. If you don't have a strong dislike of one thing or another, it'll turn into the thing you hate most.
Well, I guess we do. Oozes do dislike the Oblex. I guess.
It's more
I would have
so
thought it turned
Kraft's visceral reaction to finding out that there was an Obelix is what set this one off.
Oh, fair enough. I feel like I feel like the backstory stuff of what I ran away from or escaped from would have procced that first.
Yes,
I was just like,
but Nathan, that is multiple things.
yes, but
Yeah, I
it's
can't
also
turn into what I hate.
it is multiple things, but it is one species.
Fair enough.
Anyway, I'll buy it.
Cat, you gotta speak
I'll
up.
buy
You're
it.
extremely quiet. Okay. Okay. Let's see. You subtract the gold yourself?
Yeah.
Okay. Let's see. Let's get the name.
What happens when Calendula holds it? I think it would just turn into a dog.
Magic 8 ball. Magic 8 ball. Am I stupid? It's a bowling ball. Well, nobody asked you anyway.
Go ahead. I went ahead and added it to your inventory. Specifically, it is a talking doll, but it does not have the attunement feature that the talking doll does. In fact, it just calls you names every now and then.
Oh, let's go! It is the anti-waifu.
Bitch! Sumi doesn't know this. She's just gonna be having this, and then all of a sudden from her bag of holding, bitch,
Bitch, bitch, bitch.
go kill yourself.
That canyon's very inviting, inviting. Do it, pussy.
Wait, I can attune to it?
No, this one you are not able to attune to.
Okay.
Because the phrases are predetermined.
Oh, I don't like how that looks.
Yep.
It looks disgusting, to be honest. I'm closing that.
Understandable. Noble will give a smile and look to Metal. Are you still interested in the cloak?
Hmm. So to clarify, you said it might make me scream better or more or what?
If you put it on and you're not ready, he kind of like shrugs. It might make you scream.
If I'm not ready?
He nods.
Hmm. I guess I'll try wearing it.
Outside of town, please.
Hmm?
Outside of town, please.
Oh. Hmm.
Yeah.
How much?
Well, since you guys have been rather kind in buying a lot, uh, and this is a rather dangerous item, I'll say 20 gold.
Okay. I give him the
Alright.
gold.
Okay. Alrighty. I have added an item called the Cloak of the Whale to your inventory.
Hmm.
Nice.
Oh.
Alrighty, and inform me when you first put it on.
What was that?
Inform me when you put on the Cloak of the Whale.
Yeah.
Does Noble add anything new or no?
Oh, you wish to purchase more?
We'll see.
Noble will kind of shove everything off the counter. Put a piece of paper onto the counter. He'll start looking like he's picking up something, then he'll just kind of his hand will be empty. He'll look around all confused. Then when his gaze drifts back to the counter, a wand is sitting on it.
Oh, the one
He
displacement.
he sets a katana onto the counter,
Oh.
but he does so with tongs, not touching it.
Oh, genuine Nippon steel.
And he sets another squeaky hammer on the tower.
Yo, dual wielding.
Oh boy, now I can dual wield the squeaky hammers. No.
How much are each of these?
Well, I clicked off the page.
Hey, I just realized I can. I just realized I can give Calendula zoomies on purpose.
The squeaky hammer is 20 GP, and you remember from the warning that Noble gave the first time, if you crit fail, the squeaky hammer will snap in half.
Oh, the replenishing item.
As for the rod, or the wand, you remember it's the wand of displacement. Noble's charging 10 gold to get rid of it. As for the sheet of paper, 20 gold. And for the
Genuine Nippon steel.
and for what's it called? The katana. With hot katana.
The what?
There it is. 5 gold for the katana.
What was it called?
I said, wherefore art thou katana?
Oh, I think you said it was called the kowtow katana, and I was like, oh.
The katana.
Cleave! It's got a
No,
cow print on it.
no, kowtow.
Yes, kowtow cleave.
Kowtow cleave, but no, what kowtow means, it's like a respectful bow. I'm
There's
like,
nothing respectful about this fucking thing. Cat, you would recognize this as the singing longsword.
the katana?
Yes,
I see.
The singing longsword?
with air quotes.
Oh.
Oh, yeah, I see.
How about it, Nelson Mandela? Would you like the zoomies instantly? The world is your oyster. You are bound by no laws.
Calendula already almost always has the zoomies. What do you mean?
Yeah, but what if Calendula could, like, move 10 more feet per turn and then could double dash?
You cast Longstrider on the fox.
Cast Longstrider and then cast Expeditious Retreat. Because it's action bonus action. Two,
you,
two
you,
spell
you,
slots. It's just like,
you.
yeah, there you go. 40 feet of movement. Turn it into 80 feet of movement. Turn it to 120 feet of movement. Get out there, you little psycho. The world is your oyster. The world is your oyster, and you're a tapeworm.
Alrighty. I have given you the information. Now what do you choose to do with it?
Yeah. That's what life's all about. Or
Stairs.
Did we learn what the paper does?
No you have not.
What did paper do?
Noble will smile and pick up the piece of paper, then just fold it, fold it, fold it, fold it. Then he folds it into what looks like a little dagger. He goes, "Behold!" Noble stabs the table, and it stabs into the table like a dagger. Then Noble unfolds the piece of paper and tries to stab it into the table again. Just kind of flops. And Noble goes, "But wait." Noble shifts and shapes, making an origami crane, and the piece of paper starts floating around. Ta-da! It's
how
a
much was
magic
that?
paper.
What would I need to roll to see how good I am at folding paper into things?
An insight check.
How much was this again?
20 gold.
I'll take it.
With a 10, you could probably make a paper knife. So, Crafts is getting the magic piece of paper.
Yeah.
Alrighty, removing that.
Alrighty then. Now here's the real question. If I'm good enough at folding paper, and let's say I do let's say I go blob form and use all my pseudopods to really focus on this. What are the odds I can make a paper tesseract?
You have to get a 30.
I'd say yeah, 30. And that's just to make the Tesseract itself.
Just look at it, just make it just folding paper, and everyone's just watching. Noble's just like, oh my. Behold, limitless power.
Go ahead and roll an insight check to see what you think you could make out of it.
Insight?
Yeah.
Oh wait, no, hold on. I forgot I had the cube. Copy and
The
paste it.
cube.
Ah, cube.
Ah,
With an 18, you feel you could make a bunch of different mundane weapons and whatnot from it, but they would be paper in quality, and the item itself would have vulnerability to fire, as would a good bit of the paper animals you could make from origami.
Hmm.
hmm.
Question.
Hmm.
Like looking at this thing and looking it over, does it just like take on the properties of what it's like origamied into?
Yes, it for basically what it is, it's kind of like a version of the paper birds,
Oh.
except you have to manually fold it yourself, and it's only one.
Huh. Hmm. Interesting. Brain thinky. Brain thinky.
For example, some of the things you could do is you could fold it into a tiny bird to have the bird fly around. You could fold it into a knife, like what Noble did. You could even fold it into a key to try and lockpick with. But it would have to be something you could make in one fold, or one
One
piece of
sheet.
paper. Yeah. So you would not be able to make a set of tools to like work on something. And remember, these things are paper. When introduced with fire, it will incinerate it instantly.
Hmm.
So if you make a tesseract, it's got to be able to withstand its own heat as a piece of paper.
Now hold on. This is just the fourth dimension. We're not talking about heat. We're talking about space and time, possibly. Actually, time because it's it's fourth. So would it then be able to manipulate time around it? That's what I'm talking about.
If you were able to fold the intricacies of a tesseract into a piece of paper that is like a 1 by 1. Short answer, no.
I watched me turn this 2D object into a 4D object. Behold. Hey, wait a minute. I just thought of something. I'm going. I'm gonna take my piece of paper outside. I'm gonna fold it into a paper plane.
What kind of paper plane? An origami plane or a paper plane? It folds it. I'm assuming just a regular paper plane.
Yes, but like a more pointy one, like the ones that people make make
Ah,
for
the double
speed.
folded paper plane. Got it.
There you go.
You
That
make
type.
a
If
you
you
make a
weren't
double
double
folded paper
folding your
plane.
paper plane, were you even making a paper plane?
Silence.
Oh.
My favorite was the shark.
Now I'm going to hold
Baby
it.
shark.
And does it does it fly like a plane?
It flies like a paper plane.
Phenomenal. Wait, does it? No, it doesn't fly like a plane. Since it's a paper plane, does it act like a plane?
Nope, it acts like a paper plane. To make a plane that's functioning, you would need to make a propeller system and everything.
I need a second piece of magical paper. I need several pieces of magical paper in order to develop the fucking engine,
I have
a
a,
jet
I,
engine.
I have an idea.
And the fuel
What if
source.
what if you made more
Paper,
with
shut up.
what if you made more with prestidigitation?
Prestidigitation makes non-magical items.
But what if we made them magical? What if we believed in love?
Okay.
What the fuck? You could just buy you could just buy aircraft engines? I was trying to see a blueprint model and then Amazon's just like, yeah, for $1,200 you could be the proud owner of a turbofan aero engine. I'm like, huh?
Damn.
Why? Why is that just available?
Honey, the kids aren't going to college.
Why? Oh, it's a model. Okay, good. It's a
Shit.
functioning. It's a
Honey,
1
the
to
kids
10.
aren't going to college. I'm
It's a
making a plane.
it's a 1 to 10 fully functioning model. Okay, I was like, who the fuck just needs a plane engine? Oh fuck,
Sometimes you want to
man.
add electricity to the nipple clamps.
What?
Anyway, I guess we're
When?
done with nipple.
I guess so. I got my plane, I guess.
Goodbye, friends.
Goodbye.
Goodbye.
So yeah, I guess we go rest. I'll make food in the morning.
You go. You rest. If that's fine with everybody.
Good with me.
Yep.
You go. You long rest. The next morning arrives.
Time to see what I
Winter's
should
Get
gonna
eat.
go. I
up!
think the last thing we need to do is decide on an NPC to take.
Meanwhile, with metal, I boot up.
I
I
boot
boot
up.
up. Ding. And the windows got me down.
I could. Let's see. We're traveling through the desert.
On a horse with no name.
Mm-hmm.
I'm thinking either we get advantage on one roll for the day, or we get a max roll on one hit die for a short rest.
I'd say the inspiration. I'd say the inspiration one while we're out there.
Let me.
And if
Okay,
we
yeah.
had to eat something, if we
Oh
had to
yeah,
eat
the
while we're in
chocolates.
there,
Yeah,
yeah.
I'll
And
do
if we have
that.
to eat something, if we have to eat something while we're in there, then the hit die one will probably be better.
Yeah. Well, this is just our first day going out.
Yeah, that's what I mean.
So yeah, the bardic inspiration, the inspiring bonbons. I'll try to make those.
The Barty Bonbons. Bon 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 bon. Give me that tool check.
15.
And some good bonbons.
Now we all have a 1d8 inspiration.
Ollie.
You've got a bardic inspiration that activates upon the first combat.
Oh, it doesn't specify first combat.
It basically the timer starts during the first combat.
Mm.
Or whenever you feel the need to use it.
I see. So yeah, I guess.
So are we gonna let Yig decide, or are we gonna just decide this?
Who we're bringing? I mean, I'm fine with, like I was saying, like I was fine with bringing Kara since we're gonna use the stones for quote unquote second
Phoning a
opinion
friend, yeah.
for phoning a friend.
Yeah. Because I think Nathan was the only one suggesting Arc, so now I'm saying Kira, so
I was saying arc if we're gonna be
the
fighting
cleric
mostly
here.
undead. Yeah, for the cleric thing. But if only the boss is undead, then we're not too worried about it.
Mhm.
Um,
The mobility and damage would be more useful overall,
yeah.
more helpful.
And Kara's healing can be pretty useful either way, since our most of our healing can also be focused into damage instead with you and with
Are you bringing
Richter and
detect
his
magic
gauntlet.
or am I?
I've got detect magic right now. Since we're quote unquote the next day kind of deal, I can switch out for some other stuff if you're looking for something else.
Yeah, while you're in town, any like long rest changeovers you can basically do whenever. So
Because I got purified food, I can bring uh caustic brew, snare, purify food and drink, which is a ritual. I've got long strider, jump, identify, which I currently have prepared. Grease I have prepared. Featherfall I have prepared. I also have fairy
Do
fire and false life. Disguise self, cure wounds, catapult, alarm, detect magic, expeditious retreat, absorb elements. Is what I have right now. Just first levels.
I wish the find trap was like something that stayed up for a while versus one-time use.
Find trap just tells you there's a trap nearby.
Yeah.
Doesn't tell you where. It's just like, oh, there it is. Where? Oh, somewhere.
Mhm.
Fuck do I know?
Yeah. Um. I mean, I could swap out lesser restoration for hold person or something. I feel.
Hey, whichever works for you.
I
I
think
mean, so
having the thing for
so
blind, deaf,
far.
and paralyzed would be good though, just in
Yeah.
case.
Well, I mean, well, so um, Walter is a level 4 paladin, so he technically has 4 lesser restorations with his lay on hands. If he spends 5 lay on hand points, it's essentially lesser restoration.
I thought he only had 10 points.
uh no,
No.
every level of paladin you get 5 more points.
Yeah.
Okay.
Also, with it, as an action, you can touch a creature to restore a number of HP remaining in the pool, or 5 HP to cure a disease or neutralize a poison.
Yeah. Oh, it gets rid of a poison, so it doesn't get rid of the. It doesn't get rid of a blindness or
It's good for mummy rot.
Yes, it is good for mummy rot because it is a disease, and since we know the boss is going to be a mummy, that's the one thing I'm majorly concerned about. Granted, I'm pretty resistant for most things mummies have, and I have my potion of necrotic immunity, so that's a pretty strong thing I've got going for me. That's what I'm probably going to be focusing on if once we find the actual boss. That's my main objective.
All right. Is there anything else?
Doesn't sound like it.
All right.
No, just going through spells.
Yeah, I mean,
All
So it
right.
seems
So,
like it's agreed upon to bring Kara.
yeah, Kara's perfectly fine choice for this.
So I will be giving Kara one greater healing potion and one regular healing potion.
Yeah, should be fine. For emergencies.
Alrighty. And you're beginning your trek out towards the deserts once more. Go away. D&D Beyond decided to start adding these little notifications at the bottom of the screen, and they're so annoying.
Yeah, I noticed them as well. Especially since they're so slow to pop up and then delete themselves so that they're like constantly behind.
Mm-hmm.
I just exit them.
Yeah.
Yeah, I guess it's desert time.
Yay, desert! Been riding through the desert on a
Oh,
horse with no
no
name.
name.
I'm gonna be glad to be out
Oh,
of the
the rain.
rain.
We're
'Cause
in the
in the
desert.
desert, you can't remember your name because there ain't nobody there to give you no pain. La 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 la
Travis
la
has gone
la la
insane.
la la. Hey man, it's what it's all about. Insanity is a choice. You're not crazy unless you accept yourself as crazy. Wait,
No,
I'm
you're
pretty
just
sure I
no,
crazy.
was.
no, it's the other way around.
I'm pretty sure I was crazy before I accepted.
Crazy? I was
I
crazy
was
once.
crazy once. They locked me in a room, a rubber room, a
The rubber
rubber room
room
with
of rats and rats make me
rats. Rats
crazy.
made me crazy. No, Sui's is crazy. I was crazy once. They locked me in a room, a rubber room with crafts, and crafts makes me crazy.
Alrighty. Being your first day heading out to the desert, it's relatively calm, all things considered. Sorry. Uh, while spending your first day out, you begin to notice some smoke out in the distance. Uh, doing a quick little judgment and just mental calculation, you're able to assume that the smoke is about half a day's travel, but it is off the beaten path.
We want to check it out.
So this. Wait! Last time we ran into those guys that were in the forest cooking, that was the forest and not the Badlands, right? Or was that the Badlands?
It was the Badlands. You guys are in the
Oh!
desert right now.
We were told that those guys were chill to go to, right?
Yeah.
So I mean,
Granted,
like,
Uh,
granted, they did also say that they're. It's just like, oh yeah, they're pretty chill. And he goes, granted, there are other ones that are not chill, but you
yeah.
know.
Kat, go ahead and give me an insight check with advantage.
Gotta vibe check the smoke. Ayo, that smoke look good or it look bad? Oh!
With a crit, you're able to determine this is not a campfire. This wouldn't even be a bonfire. This is a village fire, and it is very far out.
Oh, it's a village. On fire? Question mark?
The smoke from your pyromaniac background, you're able to determine that uh, the amount of smoke is coming from the fact that it appears a granary is on fire about half a day's travel out of the way.
Oh. Sumi recognizing. There's like a granary on fire over there or something.
Oh.
How did you
As
know it was a
for-
granary?
It's the type of smoke and the smell.
All right.
Well, the type of smoke and the smell, we're half a day away.
Yeah, and we're not the same. I smell better than
I
you.
look like looking over my shoulder at Metal. I'm like, she knows. I'm like, she knows the type of fire that it is because she probably said it.
I've been with you in town!
I
Carol
don't know
kind of
that
just
for sure.
look between the group and go, "She's the only one of you with a nose."
That's why I'm trusting her.
That's not true at all. I do in fact have a nose. I just don't choose to show it.
Yeah, you totally have eyes.
I do.
Mhm.
I have eyes in the back of my head too.
You're like a snail.
What?
Yeah,
You're a
I
slimy
see it.
creature inside of a shell. You're like a snail.
A shell of what? Oh, my armor?
Yeah.
It's
I mean, I
not
guess.
armor, it's part of me. Yes,
Yeah,
snail.
you're a snail.
That's some snail propaganda right here.
The main, the mainstream media, the main snail media.
So yeah, I mean, it's like half a day out, judging by the distance of the smoke. So
Well, I mean, if you feel like, if you guys don't mind, we could go over there.
I have no problem checking it out.
maybe they have some not burnt wheat we could get.
Maybe.
And
Yeah,
I
let's.
could make some
Okay, we're
bread.
gonna go ransack the place. Great.
No, we're gonna buy it. See, he's the criminal. He's the one that was like running from something or whatever.
Yeah.
Not me.
And. Yeah. Wait a minute.
What'd you just say?
She's like, this guy's the criminal. He's on the lam. He's on the lam. Stumi, literally, we met. We met while arrested.
hmm
He's better. He's a better criminal than you. He got away.
Yeah.
Did he?
I'm on the lam. No, you're
Yeah.
not.
I did get away. I did get away. Am I in cuffs right now? It's kind of hard to put those on
I'm
me.
not in cuffs either.
You were.
And I'm not anymore.
It's pretty easy to put cuffs on you. Not me. I'm a liquid.
He's a louse squid.
I'm
Just
a
because you don't
louse.
have bones doesn't mean you're superior.
I never said it was.
And you're having this little contest with me.
No, I did
Anyway,
not.
do we want to go over or do we want to continue? Does it look like the fire's like
I'm
taking
willing to go
off
check it
still
out.
or dying down?
It looks like it's been burning for a while.
Oh. I mean, if there was
I
anyone
mean, if
to
somebody
save, they're
needed help,
probably
we could check it
gone.
out.
It's been burning for a while, I mean.
With passive insights, you're able to determine that by the time you get there, the fire will still be going, but it'll be at the end of it.
I mean, there could still be somebody there to help if we wanted to.
You, unless they don't need to breathe, they would have died with smoke inhalation.
Why are they all in the silo?
I'm just saying, if there was anyone to save, they'd be dead.
In the silo? I'm more concerned. We're concerned of what they're doing in the silo.
I'm saying if somebody needed to be saved, as in if they were in there, they would be dead. They're likely not.
I would hope not.
Maybe there's something starting fires and we can figure out what it is before our camp's set on fire. Could be worth
Yeah.
it.
Yeah, because maybe they're dealing with troublemakers who are just like, you know what, you didn't want to pay up, we're gonna burn your grain silo with somebody in it somehow.
So I guess we have two people saying, sure, well, let's go. What about the other two?
I've already said I'm down with going.
Alright. Metal, you don't get a vote.
You've been vetoed, Metal.
You've
Let's
been
go.
outruled. Overruled.
Huh?
Robot. I guess we're
You
going.
didn't. You didn't vote. You didn't vote, but three of us said yes, so it didn't matter anyway.
Mm.
That kind of deal.
Alrighty, I'm gonna be doing some things in the background real quick.
But yeah.
Alrighty. As you're walking, you'll begin to notice the sun starts to set with about 4 or 5 hours till you get to the town. The desert is still stretching, but if you were to push, you'd be able to at least get to the canyon portion of it before nightfall.
As in, we'd get there before nightfall or get to a canyon before nightfall?
You'd be able to get to more solid ground, being the canyon, before nightfall.
We should probably push ahead.
Yeah, pushing it's fine.
Alrighty.
I'm not too stressed about it. I'll be looking around, but
As you were pushing ahead, let me check something real quick. Nope.
whose head is it?
As you were pushing ahead, Sumi,
Oh.
the ground begins rumbling underneath you.
Not again! Get to the canyon
Uh,
walls!
As a stinger shoots out of it.
Oh, never
A
mind.
13 to hit. Missing.
I thought it was a worm.
The ground continues to rumble underneath you, and upraises a Tilinkali.
I'll pretend I know what that is.
Scorpion Centaur.
I
Roll for initiative.
got so excited when you said scorpion and then you said centaur. I'm still excited.
So what, like from the first Mummy movie?
I'll just copy the
Guys, it's the
image.
monster girl. Guys, it's not a monster girl. It's a monster guy!
Okay, so kind of like the thing from the Mummy.
You know,
And initiative.
I have a
That's
question.
initiative.
Yeah.
Oh.
Can I... Would it... Without taking, like, an action for my turn, would I be able to roll and see if I could use this guy in my scorpion recipes?
You'll have to make that check afterwards. Christ, my rolls.
No!
Yeah.
Oh my gosh, -6 and -15.
Whoa.
Yeah, I got that legendary negative roll.
Walter, let's get that
Finally a
initiative
worthy
in it.
opponent for metal.
Yeah, Kara with her 5.
Walter, it's your favorite time. Come on. Come back.
Our battle will be legendary.
I'm gonna grab some water real quick. One moment.
It's initiative
Ooh.
time.
Forsty.
Jingle,
Yeah.
jingle.
How? How? Consistently, how? I have never
The
seen...
man, the myth, the non-moving legend.
He really has to just boot up combat mode.
Alrighty. First
Look,
on
he's
the
running on an
initiative.
older OS, okay?
Man legit never gets above a 5. Oh my gosh, wait, his last one in here was 7. Oh, he got 14 once? Oh my gosh.
Yeah. It was a while.
And then there's 4.
First on the initiative. Richter, you guys are currently surrounding the Tilinkali.
Can we talk about how for 4 initiatives in a row, Metal got -1? Oh man. He needs help.
Well, he got a 1 this time, not a negative.
Mm.
Kara still crit failed. Kali got a 2. So yeah, Richter. The Talen is currently within 5 feet of you. 5 feet of everyone, for that matter. He jumped up in the middle of the pack. Richter,
Sorry, what's up?
you're up.
Wow. Booming bullet with Holy Hunter.
You are within 5 feet of it, so you will be rolling at disadvantage.
Never mind. I don't know why I thought it was farther away.
Yeah, I rolled stealth
Why's
on this
Richter on
thing, and
my
the
ass?
thing. I rolled stealth on this thing, and this thing rolled a fucking 24, so a crit.
Yeah.
I'm like, can anybody see this? No.
Trying to decide if I should disengage or just swing at it.
You can melee, can't you?
Yeah, I can melee, but I would do a lot more. Nah, yeah. It'll probably move on its own. So, I'm going to booming blade with my Vance.
Okay, roll it. As my chest decides to stop working for a moment.
Well, you go just beat it into submission.
I'm just gonna beat it till the heart starts again.
Yeah, there you go. Submission.
$13.
With a 13, you swing your Vanta pick, and it just shoulder checks it with a plating on its shoulder, blocking the attack.
I don't really want to. I don't want to move out of its range. So, yeah, there's nothing I can really do as a bonus action. That'll be my turn.
Alrighty. After Richter, we take it on down, go to Shume.
Yo, it's me. It's right next to me, right?
Yep. It just tried to sting you, but it clinked off your armor.
And it's sunset.
Yes.
We know what time it is.
It's the afternoon.
It's flame blade time.
Mm.
As a bonus action, I can summon it, and then with my action, I can use it.
Shaman and Schwang.
Too bad I can't use my other one in this turn, but hey, that's okay. Plus 6.
Whoosh.
Oh,
With a 14, you swing your flame blade, and the Kali blocks it with his own.
oh. His own flame blade or his own blade?
His own blade.
Okay. Um, I will stay where I am. And that's me.
Alrighty. After Sumi, it ticks on down and takes a fucking tumble down to crafts.
Dun, 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 dun. No. Oh boy, here I go tanking again. I'm gonna hit him with that Thunder Gauntlet.
It's under a gauntlet.
14.
You
Wait,
punch and squish against the
it's
plating.
the Bardic Inspiration.
Roll a 1d8.
Bah.
You fool.
I
You
literally
fool.
added inspiration onto my character sheet and forgot.
With a
Same.
19, that's a hit.
Yeah, taunted. But also damage. Is it immune to poison?
It does not.
Alright, so I do get the Viper Striker damage.
Viper Striker.
Thunder Gauntlet. 8 plus 5. Thunder damage, and then Viper Striker d4. One.
Ooh, high roll.
Ooh.
You
Oh,
zap the
42.
Telenkali and its ire turns towards you.
Ooh, 72. Good roll.
Alrighty, there's
Yes.
your action.
Yes, I'm looking at my bonus actions and going, funny rocks. In case somebody
Alrighty.
wants to throw a rock at it.
Funny rocks.
Alright. And that's my turn.
After crafts comes she. And what's she gonna do? She gonna punch a bunch. She gonna start out with the staff. I'm just gonna copy this. Staff. That's a miss. Punch. That's a hit.
Inspiration.
She does not get this, unfortunately.
I
No,
thought,
wait, you make 5 doses of
yeah.
it, so. She'll use her inspiration on the first one then. With an 8, that turns it into a hit.
Pog.
So, and she's going to, instead of using an standard unarmed strike, she's going to use her constrict. So, first up, the staff of defense, dealing 7 points of bludgeoning damage. Followed up with the constrict, dealing 7 more points of bludgeoning damage.
Yeah, that's my weapon. That's my
And the Tilin Kali needs to make a athletics check to avoid being grappled. He has to beat a 19. That's a 5. The Tilin Kali is grappled as Kara's tail tightens around him. Alrighty. That she who hit so easily. After she is Tilin Kali, directing his ire towards the guy who basically made it so he has to. He's gonna take a swing with his longsword on Crafts.
Fuck you, taser.
That's a 19. That's a miss. God bless America. Followed up with he's gonna make a swing with a spike chain. That's an 18. Still a miss. And lastly, he's gonna make a sting with a stinger. That's 16. That's also a miss. As his attacks, no matter how strong, are just bouncing right off of Crafts.
The snail is too powerful.
Alrighty. That's the Tilin Kali's turn. Ticking down. Going to metal.
I am the armor master.
For real?
For real, for real.
Oh, wheel.
Hey, what is going on in my surroundings?
My guy.
Big ol' fuck eye. If you look in general, that's standing in front of you.
Let's see, what do we got here? Great googly moogly! There's
We'll make mistakes in the heat of passion, Jimbo.
that's the scorpion centaur you mentioned, I see.
The Scorptar.
Why are you talking about that like you want to make some snail scorpion hybrids?
Why are you projecting your fetish onto me?
I'm not talking about you. Why are you thinking I'm talking about you?
Enough kink shaming. Roll to hit.
Anyway, yeah, I'm gonna try. Wait, how far is it from me?
Directly in front of you.
Damn.
It jumped Sumi, so now you guys are surrounding it. It is currently grappled by Kara. So you will have advantage on the hit.
Is it prone?
No, but I rule that grappling is advantage.
Alright.
I mean, I said I would start with Lance normally, but I haven't done anything yet, so do I just like choose what to start with, or like I can specify something else, or well, I mean, I guess I mean either way, I just switch anyways. Like,
Also,
I
Kara's
mean,
constrict is restrain. So yeah.
hmm. I
So
mean,
yeah,
regardless.
the Twin Cali is restrained right now.
Hmm.
What does restrained do? Speed becomes 0, attack rolls against the creature, and the creature's attack rolls have disadvantage. Well, it failed all 3 of those, so I'm not even gonna bother. And it has disadvantage on deck saves.
Ooh.
Hmm. I mean, either way, I'm gonna roll the hit with the toy hammer, and I
Roll
will
to
have that
squeak 'em.
unshield equipped. Which one? I think it's
Bailiff,
+6.
squeak his
Oh, really
ass.
+5. +5. Okay. Alright.
Alrighty,
23.
roll again to crit fish. Alrighty, with a 23, that's a hit. Give me that damage as you.
Nice. Let's see. 1d +3.
I believe the toy hammer just you can choose to deal either bludgeoning or psychic on it. So,
I'll do psychic.
alrighty. It squeaks and the tin collie screams, getting squeaked, dealing 9 points of damage.
And
Squeak
then
'em, boys!
what was that you mentioned about grappling?
Uh, the tin collie is currently being grappled by Kara, so he is, because of her constrict ability, considered
Ah,
restrained.
okay. Gotcha. Hmm. Yeah, bonus action, I'll summon the toy, I'll summon Swarf.
Let's kick his ass, boss!
And then end my turn.
Alrighty. Ticking down, it goes back around. Richter!
All right. So it still has its like it can still like take reaction, right?
Yes. But it
Okay.
has disadvantage on all attacks because of it.
Think I'm gonna take the risk, and I'm gonna move out of its range first.
It swings. With a 12, it misses.
Got it.
What it swung with? Yes. How far are you moving away?
I'm gonna move my max distance 30 feet.
Alrighty.
Wait, is there something?
No, just cats on a gif.
Oh, okay. Um, you know what? Instead of firing on him, I'm just gonna try the Talisman of the Fallen Source.
Alrighty.
I
So,
need to make a wisdom
Talisman
saving.
Fallen Sorcerer, the Twin Kai has to make a wisdom saving throw. Go ahead and roll the damage.
Okay. 68.
Failure. You will be taking the full amount of damage.
Oh, damn.
Oof. Bad roll.
Yeah,
Damn.
literally. Rolled
16.
rolled only one of them over half.
I rolled literally a third of that max damage, right?
Six
Yeah.
For
times eight. Yeah,
reference, yeah, max damage is 48.
yeah.
So I did a third.
And the Twin Calais will scream and start thrashing as a claw rakes at his back.
Wow. Wait,
Okay,
like
so that's
the human part back or the scorpion part back or both?
Both.
Oh, how awful.
so we're like almost the sun. You said the sun's almost setting, right?
Yes, the sun is currently setting.
Okay, then I'm just gonna go ahead and action search. Exactly. And I shall cast the booming bullets with my holy hunting rifle.
Alrighty. Roll it.
$13. Dang
With
it.
a 13, it plinks off his armor.
I want to spend my inspiration.
Go ahead. Roll a 1d8.
So glad I remembered that.
That's an 8. With a 21, you hit.
Sweet. $10.
Dealing 10 points of damage. What kind of damage?
What am I? I can do holier force, right?
No, piercing or radiant.
Oh, piercing, right? Sorry,
Force would be a bit too powerful.
I forgot. That's what I confused.
Eldritch Blast at
Piercing.
level 5?
I'll just do piercing.
You shoot him. He's still
Um,
standing.
is he bloodied or not?
Uh, Give me an investigation check.
Okay, will this take my bonus action?
Yes, it will.
Ah. Now I'm gonna go full in. Since we're about to end the day, I'm just also gonna fan the hammer
Alrighty.
for my bonus
Roll the
action.
hit. Oh, also, you're still rolling at advantage because he's restrained.
Okay, right.
So go ahead and roll an extra attack
One for the
roll.
first one.
Yeah, see if it rolls higher.
No, then I could have saved my inspiration.
Mm-hmm. I will count it as saved since we had forgotten. With a 26, that would have been a hit.
So
So
I get
you
my
still have
inspiration
your
back?
inspiration.
Okay. I'm gonna do my attacks one at a time because I
None.
don't want to roll for it. Oh dear.
With a 27, that's a hit.
Okay, roll the damage.
27, good roll.
Hmm.
I'd like to imagine that Richter, like in this fight, he swings his pickaxe at the Tlinkali, misses, then just kind of goes, "Tss," and then, damn, that was an awful second roll. Oh wait, that was damage. I was gonna say, you rolled a 1 out of 3, what? Uh, Imagine he just looks a little annoyed, then dodge rolls back and just unloads a rifle into him. Alright, 8 points of damage.
This is my last attack.
With
Which
a 14, that's a miss.
Yeah, okay. Then I'll spend my inspiration on this one.
Okay.
Hmm.
1d8. With a 15, that's a hit.
Oh wow, that's funny.
Yeah, that's why I kind of cackled when Nathan went, I'm gonna spin my inspiration. I'm like, yeah, you were one shy, bozo.
Hey man, I got it.
Dealing
14.
14 points of damage. Tilim Kylie is still standing.
I have done a good amount of damage, even though all my damage rolls were shit. So that's my turn.
Alrighty. After Richter, we take on down to Sume.
Who at me?
It's you, it's you.
Uh, I think I'm going to first attack with the Flame Blade. $16.
That's a hit.
And then damage. Oof.
How do you dispatch the Twin Cali?
She'll stab through its abdomen.
It screeches, then collapses to the ground. Dead.
Also, I really want to start a few damage rolls off.
It had 6 health left.
I want to see if I can harvest.
Harvesting? What type of roll?
Go ahead and give me a. What are you specifically going for here?
She wants to see if she can use scorpion bits in, because she has recipes of baby scorpions.
Go ahead and give me a survival check.
I give you the advantage.
Go ahead and give me with advantage.
I don't need your advantage.
Your advantage means nothing, slime man.
I will delete your existence in order to make you a better person.
Okay, Snail.
He really is the snail.
Wow, that was loud.
With
Do
the Tillancali, you are able to determine that you are, in fact, able to make ingredients as if it were scorpion and themed. You also are able to harvest the Tillancali's plating to possibly be a better scorpion, or a better plating than the giant scorpion, as well as harvesting the stinger would make a. I'm checking someone's inventory real quick. It would have the same qualities as the scorpion stinger that Richter possesses.
Hmm. I mean, I'm down to try and harvest.
Alrighty, so who all will be harvesting?
I'll try to get the stinger if no one wants.
Alrighty. So, Kat, you'll be making a tool check at advantage.
Oh,
With a 25, you are able to harvest Tillancali plating, a helping of giant scorpion meat, and another giant scorpion stinger.
can you put the name? Oh, wait, never mind. I can look at the initiative.
The thing looks like it's spelled horribly, but it's pronounced really easily.
Lynn Callie.
So, how much plating?
1 Tillancali plating.
And then, what else?
1 helping of giant scorpion meat. And 1 giant scorpion stinger. You would also be able to get the long sword and the spiked chain off the Tillancali.
I'll take the weapons. I'll take the weapons.
Alrighty, I will add a long sword and a flail.
Right.
Alrighty.
Hmm.
I will move them over to your bag of holding.
Thank you.
I guess we continue on.
Alrighty.
Little sand burial.
Yeah, so when I'm rolling for encounters, I will never take the deadly option. I will re-roll it simply because when it says deadly, it could be anywhere from CR5 to CR30. Like, I don't know why it does that at all. It's like, I
I'm
set it for
walking,
the specific level. Don't send a fucking Tarask on a party of level 4s.
riding through the desert and on a horse with no name. And I'm glad to be out of the rain because in the desert, oh, it's the avatar. It's the avatar of Tiamat. Good day.
Like, no joke. It's like, what the fuck? Alrighty. You guys are able to press forward a extra hour or two, making it to the canyon's edge as night falls.
All right, time to long rest.
Alrighty.
Oh,
Sorry,
that's-
hiccups. Go ahead and give yourself a long rest, losing the bardic inspiration.
So in total, how long do we approximately have on our trip?
Until you get to the Temple of the Broken Moon?
Mm,
Or do you mean the Burning Village?
temple.
The Temple of the Broken Moon will be about a 4 days travel in total.
Okay, I'll make bonbons again.
Alrighty, more Barty Bonbons.
More inspiration.
The effect will be procced on the next day. And it'll
I got
fail.
25.
Make mine ram flavored.
No.
By spending it out on the road, you'll be spending
Somebody say
25 gold for
Ram.
materials.
Yes.
By cooking out on the road, you'll be spending 25 gold for materials. Is this all right with you?
Mm-hmm.
Alrighty.
He said the thing. I now must do my thing.
Go ahead, the thing.
I activate the ring of rams and 4 rams are summoned.
4 rams are summoned. They kind of bleat and look around a bit panicked, being out in the desert, but then go about their business.
Behold my strength.
I feel like Calendula chases them.
I don't think
All right.
Calendula can stand a chance against 4 rams.
A fox has more health than a ram.
Okay, the fox. We're talking about action economy here, Jethro. That's 4 rams versus 1 fox. If Calendula doesn't go first to get rid of one of them, that's 4 ram attacks coming at Calendula.
You
I
make
don't know
it
if you
sound like
know,
she's
all
attacking
they've got,
them.
huh?
No, Nathan. That's the thing, though. The only ram stat sheet is the giant ram. The regular one is just a sheep. Sheeps can't attack. The
I don't
fox
think
wins by default.
that. What? Why would they? Why wouldn't it just get like the goat?
I do not believe there are goats either.
There are.
There is a basic goat. Okay, yeah, they do have rams. Fair enough. I'm gonna I'll add goat to wild shapes that you can do, cat.
She's seen them before, but I guess she
She
can't
had
remember
sheep,
that name.
but not goat. Oh, she
Oh,
did have goat. What?
we have goat and mountain goat.
Bro, leave my stuff alone.
Goats have 4 health.
Goats have 4 health, while mountain goats have 13.
Oh.
All
They
right.
have sure-footed, they have advantage on strength and dex saving throws against the effects that would knock them prone. Hey, at least they both have the charge effect, which is adding a D4 to their damage. Oh, the goats is a D4 while the mountain goat is a D6. Oh,
Alrighty,
Oh,
so
ho, ho.
the party rests the night away. It's relatively peaceful, besides the glow of ember out in the distance.
Besides the fox screeching.
Sumi screeching at the moon.
Kandu.
Her too.
Victor, can you please shoot her? Just this once.
All right, so do we want to like call the session there?
probably.
I just heard the exhaustion enter Nathan's voice.
Yes, I was trying to keep it under wraps, but
The snail must eat.
I have not slept.
Hmm.
I am out of it, dude.
Last night was the first night in like a week or maybe longer I've gotten actually more than 7 hours of sleep. More than 6 hours of sleep.
Fuckerinos. Anyway, we good? Or anything we have to recap?
Setting a recap in general. Party's on trek to the Temple of the Broken Moon, which is taking a detour to a burning village.
All right. Good night.
Good night.
Bye-bye.